And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy.
I'm gonna knock these stickers off.
Back in town, traded the van for it, straight up. I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
You know, Lloyd, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself!
All right, we live. What's up?
I love Dumber Man.
Bro, I think I've only seen the first one.
I only messed with the first one anyway. There's no second one in my mind. Yeah.
Okay. So this man like surprised me with some little wild, little weird clip. I got a clip for the people. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna play it just yet. We be chancing a lot of copyright playing around in the beginning, but it is what it is. We are live, people, for episode number 55 of the Heroes No Capes podcast. I always got to look up there and just to see. All right, but we just still going. That's the point. Okay. And you ready? You got them claps?
Bro, I'm already lined up on it this time. You got it.
Okay. I am the abomination known as AJ. Thank you. And I'm joined by my homie, my co-host, Mr. Left Eye Ego. I'm not good with the radio intros like this man does. But there you go. All right. Y'all know we're gonna talk about some stuff, okay? Some news and some other shit to go into. Last Saturday was Free Comic Book Day, so we will just show you guys the spoils or what we got from that. Okay, and if we're interested in anything that we got that's being premiered.
Right. Correct.
I think something else, maybe. I don't know what's happening. I always forget, even though we talk about it.
I know. This guy right here.
There you go. But you got it. I guess I should address the chat now. What's up, people? Sorry we're late. Y'all saw shit was happening. Did I recover the fumble? Okay, I don't know what was happening. The clip kept playing at that one spot. I just had to remove it and throw it back in there. But
okay, man, hit F refresh.
Refresh. All right, but that's what happened. All right, wake up. Today's gonna be a hood day. What up, Nosferatu? Nosferatu, why you woke, bro? Don't you got something about the sun? Okay, are you just type or hop in the chat Nah,
Bro,
he
he
lied the
hung
whole
over. He hung over.
chilling.
Too much
Hope you're
blood. Too much
good.
blood. He was blood drunk.
Okay. Kenzo, what up, bro? And then chat if y'all want to, talk about something or got something, opinions on anything or want to ask, please do that. Because somebody asked us about Dungeons and Dragons, and this man, Ego, was trying to talk to me about it yesterday. I was like, bro, I got nothing. So maybe y'all can scratch that itch that he got to talk about that movie.
Guys, this guy.
False start, fire out penalty, repeat, first down. Hey, but we came through. Okay, on the fourth down,
We were hacked.
and scored.
We were hacked.
What's up, my dudes? What up, bro?
Yo, T-shirt. What's going on, man?
Weekly meme away. He coming.
It's good. We expecting now.
You better have.
Yo, dude. Did you see Conan for Free Comic Book Day? I didn't.
No.
We got there right after we finished last week's episode, and there was no Conan that we saw. Like, we'll show you what we did find. And the thing is like, I only saw one row of stuff. AJ had got stuff from like 2 or 3 rows that I didn't see, so I only got 3 from like that one row, and I thought they were pretty much the last ones.
It was one row at both stores. You didn't get the row from the other store. You walked past.
Oh, that's what happened. It was on the right side. My ass went left.
Well, when you saw me picking up random books,
I was like, man, he balling today. He picking up all this shit.
Fuck that. I did buy something, and then I will talk about that. I don't even know when that book came out, but there's some good, there's some bad. No, man, you talking about Conan? I don't see a manly book in sight over there. So
I didn't either, not including the shit we read. So
yeah. No, I don't want to talk Dungeons and Dragons. I'm saying he saw the movie and he was trying to talk it, and I had nothing.
I was just like, "Do you want to watch it?" This man's like, "No." This man's movie Scrooge. Cinema. Cinema. Jesus Christ.
No, I had no interest in that whatsoever. Hello, fellow black guys. Victor. I'm just going to take your word for it, and not pay attention to the picture that you got. Man. All right, Ego. It's on you, man.
All right, guys. So first topic, we're just going to go ahead and hit you guys up with some news. And it's DC related, so Abomination AJ didn't give a shit, so he pretty much gave this one to me.
Oh, hey, that's a cool little transition because there is some DC I do give a shit about.
Wow, now's the time you give a shit. What?
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman. Now that delivery
gonna trigger me 10 minutes into the stream. Wow. Okay.
Hey, DC love.
It's not. That's CD love. I don't know what that is. That's some backwards shit
want
right
from me,
there.
Right?
No, I do not. No, I do not.
Tell me about it. What y'all hate about that? Y'all said the campiness. You didn't like him sliding down the frozen dinosaur.
No, I did not watch Batman Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. I said, bro, how did they? Come on, people! Y'all love to cry about practical effects. It was
terrible. Those were terrible puns.
These folks got a
terrible
real
puns.
X Games competitor and said, "Throw this Batman suit on and grind your ass down that."
And none of that shit and that shit sounds like it made sense, even the way you described it. So no, I will never give that movie a pat. No,
I watched Tarzan grind on vines. That's unpractical as shit.
But it was also a cartoon. Sliding. It was also a cartoon about a man in a loincloth that gripped a vine with his butt crack to hold a chick up. Okay.
No, that's not real.
No, that's not real. Okay, that's where we draw the line of reality. Okay, I just want to know.
I'm
glad I know. Okay,
and that shot of the butt crack holding the vine. That
And
ain't
it's
real.
literally
Even if
back.
it
It's
is,
literally
that's
back
skill.
there. It's
That's skill.
you need to let me know where the line is, sir. Is it real or is it skill?
Do we not have to suspend our belief for Batman, for that character?
For
We
that
are.
one, no,
We
that
are.
no,
We are. So we're going to
no. I'm
suspend
not.
our belief, and this man's going
I'm
to
not
slide
gonna.
down that dinosaur. But not only that, off the tail, like Fred Flintstone himself, this man comes open the cape and like drop kicks Mr. Freeze. And all I'm saying is, this was my issue with your boy Robert Pattinson. I'm not even gonna see what Mike Has Bad Knees said. Mike, I ain't trying to hear that right now. I did
We're
not
doing that
see.
later. We're doing that later. I'm doing that later. I need to work on that.
I did not see the utilization of the cape in Robert Pattinson's Batman.
It's because no one liked that one, sir. No one was counting. That's not a real Batman story anyway. Okay,
Man, you people
all I'm
standards so low, man. Y'all all over that.
This man risked a copyright over a bum bitch Batman movie clip. Okay, I swear to God, we get strike on this one. It's your fault.
That's Damien's father. That's James Gunn's
Not
new Batman.
don't make
New
me do twice
official
in 15
Batman.
minutes. Don't make
New official Batman.
This is your
Everybody
worst
else is
take. It's
just
officially your worst take.
cameos, just jangling the keys for you.
I swear to God, I
George
wish I could
Clooney
eject
coming
you out of
through
your
and
own
being the
street.
legit Batman for
Don't
that
do this.
universe.
Don't do. See, this right here is why we have problems. Right here, right here. Thank you, Nose. Thank you,
Bro. All of y'all can eat one. We got billionaires in real world. Ain't one of them built an Iron Man suit, dress up like a bat, and kick people's asses. They mostly just buy shit and act snarky on social media. Suspending disbelief. There you go. Clip it. Look, Mike. So, I was wondering, was somebody gonna ask this? This is what I need y'all to do. Ego, can you drop the Heroes No Capes one shot link? I'm gonna give you some time to go find it, but drop that for me because we have these clips in the background or whatever, but I'm not studying or really researching this YouTube shit too much. There's another channel, Heroes No Capes One Shots, and that's where the clips are supposed to go. So go ahead, 12 people here right now. Subscribe to that channel once we get that link dropped, and then that's where we will provide that content so y'all can rewatch, us in short doses. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do for y'all. I get last week and clips from this stream. All right,
Actually,
and then start working on other ones.
And the other thing is the fact that we were talking about this. We didn't want to do the same shit over and over and over, but we were thinking of the tiers thing that that was very controversial. Not on me, but on some of his takes. We were saying if y'all wanted to do either.
I have only the best takes.
Oh, okay, Powerpuff Girls S tier. Okay, all right. Okay, Avatar's not S tier. And then I don't get my way. I'm gonna throw them up there anyway. I'm taking control of the next tier system. Okay, all right, Mister. I want to take my ball and go home because I'm losing. The whole chat didn't even agree with you, and I didn't agree with you. Like, all right, cool. No S tier anyway. What?
Swing your dick around. That thing ain't big enough. I get out the way because I don't want to get hit. I don't want that slapping my face, my lips. So.
Anyway, guys, we were saying, did y'all want to have more tier system choices, like you doing a different tier system, or did you want like a tournament where, like, hey, you'll have your DT tiers in a tournament and everyone works their way up to the ultimate team champion, or a tournament of that sorts? Any debate y'all want, let us know, because I want to do the tier system for villains, or a team tournament to see who the ultimate team is in all of comic book and cartoon lore. What do you say, sir? What do you got, sir? What do you got?
No, I was saying y'all got me crying laughing, bro. Y'all chat. This is fucking wild. But Ego, thank you, sir. He's just dropped the link.
One shots.
Subscribe to that. Subscribe to One Shots, and that's where we're gonna start dropping them clips for y'all. Okay, y'all been asking for them. We're gonna get them to you. I'm dying laughing off the smallest shit y'all say. Unsub, unfollow, block. Oh man, and then the backup, the hate we get. Well, I guess me, whatever.
That was all you.
Backup of the hate be hilarious. Hell nerds. rewatch Bad Takes. I watched lots of takes channel for that. But this one has
that was
Black
AJ. He messed that one up. All right.
Yeah, what up, Mephisto?
It's
There's
okay,
nothing
so-
worse than your dick hitting the toilet bowl.
It is. It's uncomfortable. Yeah.
I hope we talking about sitting down.
Stupid.
Oh, goddamn. The Teen Titans thing sounds like a screw attack video.
It does.
What we say about Teen Titans?
I forget, it was from last week. I forget how we had that debate of where they were going to.
Oh, versus the Rangers.
Yeah. So I was like,
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Mike was saying we should mix it up. So we'll have to put it up there. We might have to throw up either a poll on there for the next one y'all want to do. If y'all want to do another tier system or a tournament, let us know. Or, like I said, send us a DM or email us about like what's something y'all want to see us debate about. Because I can go all day on this stuff. Anyway. So we got first news up is, I don't know if y'all had heard about this, but
all right, be right back.
All right.
Oh, hold on.
Wait.
We do got a lot of dogs here, and
okay, you'll be in and out.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out. See what's up with that.
Cool.
There you go. All right. I'm listening.
Cool. All right. So Bro Game says he's got to bounce, pick up some garden dirt. Have a good morning. I'll see the rest later. Also, here's thank you, Broken. We appreciate it. And yes, Mephisto mass debate. I'm up for the mass debate. Yes. Eastern Promises. I mean, only if he'll get me on the next premature ejection stream and gets me a revive if I get booted. All right, so we got this. Got Bradley Cooper rumored to play an older Batman in James Gunn DCU after Ryan Reynolds made him retire from superhero roles. Whatever. Bradley Cooper may have wrapped up voicing Rocket Raccoon's tragic story in the epic conclusion of the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but the Tony Award-winning actor is now rumored to be James Gunn's top choice for Batman in his Bat Family movie, Brave and the Bold, and other DCU projects. The actor, who previously auditioned for multiple DC roles and ended up losing all of them, one being Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern, may now be living his dream with James Gunn's blessing. Okay, I guess Bradley Cooper, who once looked up to Christian Bale for inspiration after losing Green Lantern to Ryan Reynolds, failed miserably at taking his shots to play DC's Caped Crusader. Cooper accepted that he copied Christian Bale's Batman during the audition and it backfired. Jesus Christ, that's awful advice. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to read too much from there. For me, okay, the problem I have, first of all, is James Gunn came in and said, I don't want to do anything Snyderverse related. Snyder was like, well, hey, you've got my blessing to actually go forward with this thing. So as I understand it, we're doing a younger Superman and an older Batman. And that sounds exactly like what Snyder was trying to do with, I don't know, an older Batman and a younger Superman. Combined with the fact that we were looking at actual casting for this, and Bradley Cooper makes zero sense as Batman. Number one, the guy's a dirty blonde, and no one's going to believe that his hair would be jet black. On top of the fact that I don't think he actually has the dark, brooding look down, and the fact that he'd make a way more effective Harvey Dent than he would a Bruce Wayne. If you saw him in Limitless and the way he looked toward the end, he gives off more of a Harvey Dent look of being confident to the point of cocky, while also at least saying that, hey, I want to fight for my own version of truth and justice. All right, you good?
I agree with you on Harvey Dent as opposed to
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, being Bruce Wayne. Because
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
Because of that. I should have saved the clip. I really didn't. I know you're talking about Bradley Cooper doing some shit, but I really didn't even read the article. I just
basically
saw,
he copied Christian Bale's voice for his interview, for his audition, and it backfired. Like, you chose the worst version. Yeah, because he tried to do like the swear to me in his audition. It's like, Bradley, we don't believe you. You need more people. We saw you in Alias. That is not how deep your voice is. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
So no, I was like, there's no way that he can't pull out Batman to me. He doesn't have the look for it. He has a weak chin, and he doesn't do the brooding thing well. He
Can he
makes
do
debate.
Can he do the Hal Jordan?
He could have. He could have. I see him being a better Hal Jordan than anything, but I mean, if we're doing that, I mean, he could. He might be Booster Gold, but we all know Chris Pratt's a way better version of it.
I can see him as Hal Jordan, and that would, I think, him and a Jason Momoa's. Oh, he's not gonna be Aquaman no more, is he?
But he's gonna be like, I think he's gonna be Lobo.
It's gonna be Lobo. So who's Aquaman now? Because he looks like an Arthur Curry too at the same time.
Hold up. He absolutely has a weak chin. Absolutely a weak chin, bro. Check this shit out. Look at this.
We're gonna go.
He has a weak chin. No, look at this shit.
You just got a clip of this man. I'm about to say being punched in the
face. This your king right here. This.
Oh yeah,
thing, bro. That's
that chin looks soft as shit.
It looks exactly.
He like his chin stroked.
That's a baby bottom cheek, sir. Baby bottom chin. Stop. Yeah. That's weak ass chin. Stop. Stop. Don't have a weak. Yeah, there absolutely is a weak chin. Yeah.
My bad. I think we keep trying to pull up the same damn clip. I mean, comment. But yeah, Robert Pattinson, much worse casting.
He was, and that movie gave me a fucking headache. And people that like that movie are retarded. Okay, all of them. Okay, it's the mass the mass radioing of the people. No, bro, it was a detective movie. He didn't detect nothing.
And he was called stupid by Penguin.
And he was exactly. Penguin said you're too dumb. His shit was all over the place. Hey, Alfred, can you read this? Well, Bruce, since I know shit in cryptology, I'm going to. It's here. He's like, the city's breathing at night, but I'm awake. We take out my contacts and have, these lenses in them that record things. I can't remember because I don't have a great memory. It's my big fucking forehead. And then, we got Penguin calling him dumb. We got the fucking Riddler out here playing hide and seek with him for 3 hours. And he's like, this motherfucker don't know where I am. Just here. I'm going to just draw this shit out for you, radio. He's like, what did you do? Motherfucker, you had 3 hours to figure that shit out. And you still got to ask me behind a pane glass? No, stop.
The car chase where he killed people.
The car chase where he killed people. We got the Falcone and Maroni thing that really didn't make sense. John Turturro as being the highlight of this movie is something that I'm ashamed to say I had to watch. What was good about it? I don't know. The fact that it was over. The fact that this man walked through automatic gunfire with a 5.56 rounds, and then he only gets blown back 3 feet from a shotgun blast directly at direct aim from 4 feet. Stop.
Jason Voorhees out the shadows.
Just that little midget, the dude likes five. That's 5'9", 160 guy. That's I Am the Knight. That's vengeance right there. Stop.
No agility whatsoever. He just will walk.
Look, go ahead.
But no. Bradley Cooper I can see him on the squad as a DC character with what's this man name? Now I was George Clooney.
What do you do?
George Clooney is
stop. Would you stop trying to make that a thing? Stop. It's a dark period in history. We don't like talking about it. Stop trying to bring it back. Okay.
So
stop. Leave it alone.
So there is no Batman though, right? As of right now.
Wait, what?
I said there's no Batman as of right now because Robin is the black kid, Kenny from Cobra Kai.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
You know that's not. I swear
he should be.
It's okay. He should be.
That's Flaccid. That's Flaccid's cursed casting. I think as far as race swaps should not be a thing necessarily in most cases, but with the current climate.
Hold on. I hate Logan, that geriatric fucker with brittle adamantium trying to shake and shit when he's putting his arms through a suit jacket. The one that became a limo driver to support his husband, Professor Xavier, who he didn't put out of his misery. He didn't euthanize that old horse who every time he shook, he exterminated half a population of a city. That one, that Logan, the Logan that took in a girl that didn't speak any English at the whole fucking movie, but the last 2 minutes decided to speak fluent English when she was around other kids because she couldn't say "ayúdame" or "help me" the entire movie from a man that kidnapped her. That Logan, that movie, that's the movie we're talking about right now. It's my nuts. Okay. Anyway,
I
what?
hate the movie and I didn't watch it, so I'm just just let them have it. Just let
No,
them
no, no.
have it.
I refuse. No. You got the wrong. You got the right one on the wrong day today. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
No,
saying go
no,
at them. Go at them.
no,
I love
no.
the hate, but when I can't do it, and somebody else is.
No, I just no. I've had it. Just everything. Oh my god, this is Logan. I want to see the Wolverine movie. I want to see a movie about a guy that's 300 years old. That every time things are going down, all he does is I don't know. He's lived through the Civil War, Vietnam, maybe 9/11, and all the other things that are
Yeah,
happening. But every
I'm
time that there's a fight, he does this and runs.
I'm tired of the dick riding of Wolverine.
Yeah, unnecessary dick riding, 15 yards. Shit.
I'm tired of
Fuck
the
out
dick
of here.
riding for this character that's been poorly portrayed, I think, cinematically. Uh, but what was we talking about with the DC stuff? So I guess not necessarily Batman, but what is everything else that's surrounding it? Like, what are you still looking forward to? Or because other stuff has came out about, I think the him wanting to do that Black Superman thing. So
Ta-Nehisi
like,
Coates.
yeah, with Ta-Nehisi Coates. So I guess the way things are shaping up, because it was fun speculating and looking and doing all that type of stuff in the beginning. But as we get more information, how are you feeling about it? Because I do believe you still want to see the Flash movie, and you waiting on Booster Gold, and like there's some shit you still want to see. So how you feeling
You know,
about what's to come?
I want to see a chick with 16 titties. It don't mean I'm going to be happy with the actual seeing of it. So
Why do you
there's
want to see
things
that?
that I don't know. Again, bro, it's things you want to see, but it's like I might not be okay with the final product. So I mean, all I'm saying is I like the concept. Hey, I'm going to separate the art from the artist on the Flash. He's never gotten a movie, and I responded. I responded to that. Well, y'all dick ride
To
Wolverine. He
what?
might as well have been. Anyway, so no, I do like the concept of Booster Gold would make sense because it would help explain all the fuck ups DC has had. He would actually be great with Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle because blue and gold is a thing, even no matter what iteration you're taking. So those are concepts I'd like to see, but doesn't mean they're going to be creative in doing them. It's going to remain to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
So if you tell me Bradley Cooper's Batman, I have no faith in a Batman movie. But that's why you're making it Brave and the Bold because you're not confident in it either. Brave and the Bold assumes it's like, well, it's a team up. Batman doesn't necessarily do team ups. You start off with Batman, that's it, and then everyone's in Batman's world. But if you're saying Brave and the Bold, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch a father-son epic starring Bradley Cooper as a dad.
But we've seen enough Batman solo movies. And the one team up
Mm,
y'all shit on. So
mm. What team? Excuse me, sir. What team was that?
Batman and Robin.
Don't do that. Don't do. No, don't. We're not
The
doing this
one
again.
team up
We're
y'all
not doing
shit
this
on.
again. We are not doing this
So
again. We are not doing this. I'm not doing this again
so
with you.
why are we upset at him for
I'm not doing.
making
I'm not.
a
I'm not.
Batman
I'm
and
not.
Robin?
I'm not doing that. No, because that's Batman and Robin. Brave and the Bold assumes it's two adult superheroes together, a la Green Lantern and Flash.
But even still, if you show just the adults, then you have to introduce these younger characters as opposed to
Not
just
really.
assuming that
Not
world is
really. No, you do
established.
not. No, you
Yes,
don't. Brave
because
and
what I
Bold just
said
assumes
with
it's a duo. You don't
Because
do
what I
that.
was saying with Robin, with Damien, if you bring him out, then okay, then you have all the other Robins already here. So you can get stories with them at their ages, at their peaks,
No.
instead of some new superhero, some new character that we got to introduce. Oh, this is his tragic backstory. And then we don't
You
get shit
don't.
else
You
from
don't. You do not
so
have to
many
do
other
that.
characters.
You do not have to do that. Brave and the Bold assumes, like, if I want to do Hal Jordan and Barry Allen, I can. If I want to do, what the fuck? If I wanted to do what is his name? If I want to do Wally West and where is he? Back here someplace. And Kyle Rayner, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just do whatchamacallit, if I just do, it's Batman and Damian, well then I gotta ask, then I have to tell for his horrible Logan take, you'll never return. Sir, I would like to see you try. I hope when I'm done with you, you don't move like Logan did the entire movie.
Bro, that really happened? I didn't see that.
This motherfucker had like adamantium arthritis and Parkinson's.
Yeah.
He's putting on his jacket like he was like he was trying to do this shit with the wave, but couldn't do it, so he got stuck halfway. Like,
So what happened at the end of the movie?
He dies. He gets put out of his misery by another version of himself, which is just like, oh my god, I lose to myself.
But and what does X-23 does?
Little X-23, like nothing. She runs, and he basically, I'm gonna kill you, but you kill me at the same time. We both die.
I'm saying, but is she all new Wolverine now?
She's like 7, bro. Her and her little Lord of the Flies friends that escaped the little mutant facility are just like, thank you, Logan. We better you.
So they did that damn story again. The one with the Deadpool, as well as, wasn't that the same story in the first X-Men franchise? A bunch of captured mutants in a
whack ass
experiment on
whack ass movie.
Oh man, the lack of creativity is just that shit's wild.
It was terrible. I'm just like, why do I want to see Xavier as old and decrepit? And you know what the thing is, and we'll talk about it later because I talked about Scott Summers slander because you said about how I felt about him killing Professor Xavier, yet Wolverine didn't. And there's anyone that's seen enough death, destruction, and suffering, it's him. But yet he let that old decrepit bastard shake towns loose with his seizures and didn't put out of his misery the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you tell me the guy that can't walk, can't really see, can't really do much of anything, you can't put, you can't put an extra in his Metamucil to make him just go into sleep.
Yeah.
Come on. It was a weak movie.
That mutant kid story, that was also in Deadpool. That's where he got the little fire boy. I mean, I guess they were just putting all type of mutants in there because he was in there.
Oh man, you know what? Wolverine's such a great character. We're gonna try to recreate the same thing over and over till we get it. And then we got X-23. We're not sure if she can work. Then we gave her 2 claws to come out her hand and then want her foot. Okay?
You can't shit on that aspect of it because that's fine. That's her as the character.
You know what's better than 3? 2. That's how they were.
It's terrible putting a claw in her foot. You kick motherfuckers.
Yeah,
now I can kick him with a blade. You even see that in like some westerns where they'll hit the like
exactly.
Shoe or
so
like,
that's why I'm saying it's even dumber. Because like, oh man, let's put a
that's
claw
not dumb. I don't know where the claw comes from. Maybe it comes between the big toe and the second toe. I think.
See, exactly. See, because you got to think about what the fuck would you put a long ass? How the fuck you put a long ass blade?
That doesn't matter. I just saw a video the other day about Wolverine's claws and how they go actually through his body. I think as a kid, you think they come from his knuckles until you realize it's like in between. I'm just saying, bro. That's not nothing really to shit on. Okay.
Yes,
anyway,
it's absolutely something to shit on. Okay.
Okay.
Creativity.
Logan came before Deadpool. Yeah, possibly.
Exactly.
And I wasn't just saying lack of creativity from that movie. I'm just saying from the live action depictions of these characters, or adaptations of these characters. I'm just not sold all over the place. That's all. I be trying to kiss their toes.
T-shirt is it foot fetish.
Well, if that's the case, no, that's not cool. That's not cool because you can say the same thing with the hands. You do wave on shit with your hands and then you accidentally slice something. So the foot is just like it's just somewhere else.
It depends on the angle.
I think Dawkins coming from right here is worse than a foot.
No, it's against your ulna and your radius, bro. It definitely works. It's an outgrowth of those.
If I knew foot bones, I could say no. This one comes between your blah blah and your blah blah.
You don't. But you don't. But so yield this one to me. You don't. Okay, you don't.
Because you know words. Okay.
Oh, Raquel, what's this? Mr. Franklin's lonely. There's only
Sorry, Daddy.
What do you mean sorry, Daddy? What the hell did you do? Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Okay, I will assume the win on this one.
Am I the
Okay.
bitch you finna choke ego?
Huh?
Am I the bitch you finna choke ego?
No, I would never.
Like, why you gotta do me like that on camera?
We don't really do Harry Potter like that. I mean, I guess they're gonna get some young English kid. I mean, it'd be weird if I could tell you 12 and 13-year-olds that are out and acting gay right now. So I don't really know. I never really watched Harry Potter like that. I saw like the first two. It was too much. It was a lot of work.
Yeah,
You're damn right. You're damn right. We play to our strengths, Mike. Okay, play to our strengths. Play
all
to
right.
strengths.
The Flaccid won a Logan debate with you. Y'all gonna argue about a shitty movie?
That's what I'm saying.
He said that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna die, bro. You ain't about that life. You don't want it.
Cass Hit Girl. Nosferatu.
That's kind of weird. Again, man, it says I know about 12 and 13-year-old girls, and I can't.
I don't even know any to put.
Nah, I'm not. We shouldn't.
Okay,
we shouldn't. Only people we're gonna cast are adults.
So if we cast an adult hit girl, I got you, because I think we could definitely take out Chloe G. I don't even know this how she want her name said. It's probably me just being black, Chloe G. But you know
Chloe
her.
G.
Logan was a good movie.
No, it was a terrible movie, man. No. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's you. Go ahead.
Can we not discuss underage superheroes? I feel you. But Young Justice / Teen Titans or whatever is coming if they're introducing Damian and Younger Superman. So,
no, they're not. They're not. They're not doing Teen Titans. That's not Teen Titans. It's
Why
not
not?
Teen Titans at all. Because that's not Teen Titans. That's like the sixth iteration.
Bro,
this is why I said it's a bad idea. Huh?
In Super Sons, Damian is the Robin of the Teen Titans, and Jonathan Kent
and that shit went 12 issues. That shit went 12 issues
with Aqualad, who I think is gay now.
Okay. Throw the whole thing away. That was
I'm
not
just
even
saying,
mentioned in chapter 1. That's not coming. That's not happening.
That's what's to come. You said it yourself. He's skipping all of this great content, the same shit that Disney's Marvel is doing. He's skipping all of this DC content to bring you this adaptation of this new shit. So what makes you think they're not coming, bro? Like, how the fuck are you gonna introduce Damian and not introduce none of his other kid friends?
Because none of those kid friends made it past 12 issues.
And you got Jaime. So don't do that, because
Jaime's an adult.
Jaime
is an adult.
No, Jaime is a teen.
You want Young Justice,
and they've replaced
in Young Justice.
That's what I'm saying.
You said Teen Titans. That's different. If you say Young Justice,
because in the actual comic, he's on the Teen Titans, and on Young Justice, it's the younger teen. So why not adapt that story as well?
Because that's a trash story. That's
young Jaime. That's young Jaime.
Yes, Young Justice.
Cyborg. So that is what's to come. DC man.
No.
Dude, I don't care what you could. Teen Supers, Amazing Adolescents. I don't care what name you put on them. This is what's to come. These characters together. I
do. This guy right here. I don't care about what. Just because you don't care about DC, okay? You don't really care about anything.
Amazing Adolescents. What did DC do now? No, we was talking about the casting for Batman.
Terrible casting choices.
And then that was
go ahead.
Well, we was talking about the new Batman who could potentially be Batman, or Bradley Cooper definitely not being Batman. But the Batman is going to be from Batman Brave and the Bold, which will have him and Damian. So Batman and Robin. And what the stories that's to come by introducing a Robin, a Damian Wayne to the
Damian Wayne's gonna be Middle Eastern as fuck too. I can tell you that right now.
Queen Super. That's why the brown works.
Of who?
Of Robin.
What do you mean? As who? What about the brown works? What do you mean? You said why the brown works. What are you talking about?
For casting Kenny dude as Robin.
Would you stop trying to make that a thing?
The young and the what's some lines with restless? The young and the justice. There you go. I think that'd be a
So,
cool little spinoff, little one little.
I'm gonna elbow the shit out of you.
Bro, that's a little shit that has nothing to do with the main story that you can have fun with.
Bro,
Before it
I'm
became a
gonna
whole
elbow
book
drop you
of
from the top ropes. I swear to God.
before you got whole books of which it probably came before, but the Robin and Beast Boy shit where they just like dating and just this man wear like shirts with like I don't know hearts on them or like just little simp shit for Raven.
You don't
I'm not
care
talking
about my
I'm not talking
comics.
about a story like that, bro. I don't want that.
You don't care about my comics. I'm roundhousing the hell out of you.
No, they're not gonna mix Bruce Wayne. They're gonna keep the rich one white. They're gonna mix
They're gonna say he dipped his finger. He said he dipped his finger in that Mediterranean or that Middle Eastern bowl.
yeah, they're gonna mix Superman.
Superman's gonna be mixed. No,
Yeah, Superman to be mixed.
I won't.
Supergirl
Anyway.
mixed in that in the Flash movie. So you can easily
Yeah,
say
and
it's the one
they're
that's
gonna
related.
they're gonna roundhouse the shit out of that because that's his cousin. And sometimes we don't look like our cousins. Okay, so
No, you got a
all I'm
whole
saying
Hispanic
is,
ass cousin. I'm not saying all the time, but they directly related by blood. So new Superman gonna be Mexican. Y'all, I'm calling it. I'm bullshitting. I'm having fun. But I'm like, wow, this is the potential is actually there for these things to happen. All new, all different DC. Liam Neeson is Superman. Nah, that could be the backstory of his dad on fucking on Krypton. So he'll be not Jor-El with a Hispanic woman. There you go. Y'all making this shit up as I go, and I'm like, hey, this is gold in DC eyes right now.
I'm roundhousing you so hard. I see,
You
sir.
go, you picking up these diamonds I'm dropping, bro.
And I'm kicking them across the street. All right.
This
These
is your
cubic
DC.
zirconian right now.
This is yours DC to come.
You dropping piercing pagoda jewels right now. Okay.
This is your DC to come, man, and it's looking real colorful, diversely, colorfully diverse. There you go, and I'm liking it. I'm cool with the modernization. Testing the waters with Sasha. Who is Sasha? We don't know.
I think I don't know. That might be the chick that's playing Supergirl.
That's better than everything I just said is better than Mila Kunis as the Thing. I don't know how true that is.
And here it is. Here it is. This is back to Marvel for this guy. Oh my God! Everything goes back to Marvel. This guy right here.
No, I'm just saying.
Sir? What?
I don't care about a Fantastic Four movie. I'm just saying. I think it was so ridiculous that I still refuse to believe that was actually a thought in anyone's head. Supergirl actress.
Yeah.
Oh, Sasha Grey. No, stop. I'm staying away from that. Yeah, they were testing the waters with Sasha. Okay, C4C. I'm glad we're on the same page. That's what's to come. Hispanic Superman. They like, you know what? Maybe we can hold off. Him being super black ain't off the table. It ain't off the table. We don't want to push it just, to go
if
too
they
far
do,
too fast.
They're gonna take the American Alien story. Just gonna take the American Alien story. Basically, they're gonna take it's a story arc for Superman. Basically, treated as like he was an American immigrant instead of an alien.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. I mean,
all right. Lois Lane will be black, so Superboy will be the gay light skinned boy.
They always make this. Oh, good God! Light skins always make us look bad. Jesus.
Us?
Oh, the rest of the black people. Yes, all the light skins.
Oh, okay. Oh boy, I thought we was about to have a moment there for a second. But I don't know what they're doing with current Superboy in the comic. I know they got his old outfit where he got the little jacket on, which could be
that's what's his name? That's Connor Kent though. You talking about Jonathan Kent or Connor Kent? Because there's two different ones.
Hold on. I'm talking about
this guy, right? Don't even know his Superboys.
No. I'm talking about Connor. So yeah, Lois Lane would be black, so Superboy would be the gay light skin. Oh, okay. So he's saying Superboy would be gay light skin because they are making him gay. So there you go.
Right. Like
he's gonna be black and Hispanic though. So is he Miles Morales or is it Jaime?
Oh man.
How they gonna have black have
It's just lighting. It's just
spicy?
lighting. It's just lighting. It's just lighting. Just lighting.
Okay.
What?
Did any of you guys buy the new Superman 4K collection, bro? I'm fucking
Nah,
Superman.
I might consider it though.
Slaves built this country. Slaves built Krypton, and now they're gonna go over there and they're gonna take over Earth because it reminds them of their own oppressors. There you go. They made him gay. Yeah. Why do we have black guys be gay now? Used to be white dudes. Man, from what he showed me with the goddamn Wesley Snipes in the drag, this shit's been happening for a long time. I guess.
Long time. So basically, they said, they did. It was like a historical thing about like the first one of the few black millionaires in cinema was like a dude that took $1 million to play every black stereotype that was terrible for white folks, like in the 20s. And so it's like there can't be a role for that unless you take it. So everyone, if you have a chance, you should watch The Hollywood Shuffle by Robert Townsend. It was in the 80s, and it talked about stuff just like this. And I don't think a lot of people pay attention, and they wind up having a situation to where they put on a dress. Now, some people do it willingly, like the Wayans, but, I mean, you don't have to. You can say no.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Anyway.
Oh, damn. This just reminds me of all these stories that we just didn't care to cover. But the one guy who was a young Disney actress, I remember him in Boy Meets World. He was Jack, Sean's older brother. You know, Corey's friend Sean. So his older brother, Jack.
Okay.
Well, that guy was saying
I watched it, but go ahead.
The guy who was saying he didn't get some role because he wouldn't like undress or like do some weirdo shit for like some Disney people.
Yeah.
The chat know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about.
What you would call it? What's his name? He's got dead eyes. He was in Lord of the Rings. Jesus Christ, what's that guy's name? What is his name? He's child actor. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I just look this shit up again. Elijah Wood. There we go. Jesus. Like his parents didn't let him go to any Hollywood parties. Like when they did the premieres, his parents would never let him go. And his parents like, yo, it's a bunch of vipers. You're not going. So he avoided a lot of the shit, but he knew that as a kid how bad it was. So ain't the only ones.
Okay.
Bro, you getting an echo right now on my voice, or no? Is that just me?
No. T-shirt. Man, you want to hear my thoughts on this as a black person. Netflix Cleopatra just dropped, and it's got documentary segments in it. And they still insisting Cleopatra was black skinned. I think the most accurate depiction of these Egyptian folk we talking about is the goddamn DreamWorks movie Prince of Egypt. There you go. Them's my Egyptians. Moving on.
No. So first of all,
get the fuck out of here.
She was related to Alexander the Great, and they were Macedonian. Okay,
what that mean?
That means they look closer to Brendan Fraser than Whitney Houston.
Okay.
If you're in the palace, you're not outside all the time, so you're not going to be nearly as dark. And if you're descended from Greeks, you're likely more to look like Jesus, me with the names today. Gal Gadot. Like she's actually playing Cleopatra in a movie that's coming out in a few years. That's what she kind of looked like. She was closer to Gal Gadot than Whitney Houston.
Prince of Egypt.
Sir, I know Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston were in their prime when that song came out, but I need you to let this go, okay?
It's not about the songs.
Yes, it is. I know you was
beautiful
when
movie.
You believe. This was all you. This is you the whole time.
I don't even know what part you're singing right now.
Okay,
let my people go.
Okay.
Put them plagues on y'all.
Exactly. That, and he was like, and then a young age was like, fight the power. That was you, sir.
I really do like the story of the adopted brother. The adopted brother coming in, and then he's kind of like seen as the equal, or you know, the one who was their royalty or not. Like he accepts him as his brother, but then you
Prince
see
of Egypt.
I'm saying that story.
Okay.
Not exactly Prince of Egypt, but just that story of the brothers, and once they get older, how shit kind of They like, hey, I see what
you're in a
you
conflict.
Yeah, I like that story, but bro, y'all can have y'all super light skin Cleopatra, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
My black ass is in here. My sigil is the wolf. I'm in America on the concrete jungle. I'm gonna build some shit, and then it's gonna be some big cave, my wolf den or whatever, ancient wolf dens or whatever. I don't know what our structures are gonna be called, but my peoples are gonna live in that. They will be bomb proof. All this Oppenheimer talk, folks that shit won't be coming our way.
that shit looks whack. Oppenheimer. Everyone that likes Oppenheimer just want to see like, oh my god, it's another Christopher Nolan movie. I'm about to watch, the mass destruction of a lot of people. USA,
Look,
USA.
hold up. I talk shit about a lot of y'all consuming products, but this man put the retard voice on every opinion he don't like, bro.
Because that's how y'all sound. I know, no diss to Copa. I know Copa's a cinephile. That's all. All I see is.
Shout out to Cobra, bro.
Here's a whole movie. Just hear Oppenheimer, the whole movie. This is Cillian Murphy. I got a long fedora, and I try to look older than I am, but I'm old. So it's him the whole movie.
Shit. That's cinema. That's cinema
hours.
right there.
3 hours. For 3 hours. 3 hours.
The way they captured that shot, the frustration on his face was the frustration that the people was feeling.
Yeah, that man just said, take some Valium and go on the set. That's Oppenheimer for 3 hours.
Man.
The fact that we've already done this movie. We did Project Little Boy. Like, that was years ago. Manhattan Project. We've done movies like this. That's all I'm saying is we're trying to go after these and be like, oh my God, man, this explosion. You know what was really done in the desert? I don't give a fuck. Go.
Fuck you,
go
Mephisto.
boom boom. I mean, it was okay.
Why you shitting on Copa right now? We love Copa.
I'm not saying Copa's a cinephile. I'm just giving the dumb ninja take. Okay, it's a person that's just outside looking in. Everyone is like Oscar worthy, tip top stereo. Did you see that cinema right to that aspect ratio? It's Charlie. The rest of it's like the thing go boom boom in desert. USA win war.
Yeah, that was a real bomb, bro. Yeah, you couldn't shit off.
What? No black people are there. Like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. You gonna drop a what? A what? A what? Get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker. Exactly. That's all.
Shout out to Roman of the Empire though. They had a great long conversation about a bunch of stuff, a bunch of topics.
Sorry, I'm doing.
And Roman got to get
y'all.
Roman got to get his ass on the show.
Y'all been getting me today. That's all.
More likely olive skin. The fact they had him running around with a sword, learning to be a warrior, rub salt in the wound. Are we talking about Cleopatra? Look, I'm not.
The thing is like if you're making it about the politics of things, it's like number one, she killed her brother at the age of 12. She annihilated her whole family to be queen. Like, I don't give a fuck about Cleopatra in the older years because all you can do is talk about, oh Caesar, oh Mark Antony. I need to see a 12-year-old Cleopatra like annihilating her entire family because she wanted to be queen at the age of 12. Like, there's no reason to really.
In this documentary?
Well, it's not even a documentary. This is like a dramatization. I'm not saying that everything has to be, but to me, it's like, well, if you're basing the skin color of the person that you think it to be, and then you're saying it's a documentary, well, then is it a documentary? This isn't a documentary. This is, I'm going to like cinematically masturbate of what I think would happen in this particular situation. I don't necessarily know the
masturbate. Yeah, I don't think that's the word you were looking for.
No, it is exactly the word I'm looking for. Protesting and race casting are the same thing as masturbating. Feels great, but you're screwing yourself.
Okay, I would think I understand by that logic, but if you were going to, I think Disney's Marvel has masturbated, and it is the constant stroking, that feeling that you're getting is the pushing of your agenda or whatever that is, the pushing of your message, and the coming, the ejaculation, that's when it's here. And regardless of what we put in it now, people are going to go watch it. That is the coming on the face. Or She-Hulk, that was the coming on the face. So I would consider that's more masturbation than.
No, I mean it's the act itself. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying the
I
act
get what
itself.
you're saying.
Jesus
I get what
Christ,
you're
you
saying.
nasty bastard. It's like, man,
You just when you compared something like that to masturbation,
I
it's just
said
like,
the
where the fuck did his mind just go?
the act of it. The act of it is like it feels great for the person that's doing
I
it.
just tried to go where you went. Don't make me weird.
No. You're weird.
I was in on it with you.
No.
I'm weird for that. Being an accessory. But the Egyptian total family post Alexander would have been Greek as opposed to the Egyptian people who were North African, Middle Eastern.
No, it was like he was related to, but he was related to post Alexander. Yeah, would have been Greek. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, my bad. Would have been Greek. My bad. I read that wrong. Sorry about that. But yeah, they would have been Greek. So that's the point that I have is that you can't really.
I have not seen Gods of Egypt. As far as I'm concerned, that casting was off or race swap. So there you go. Some chick on Sam Cedars show had the most cringe taking match, but can't believe it's not being mean today. What did she say?
Yeah, put that in there. What did they say? It does look boring. Project Little Boy. I don't know if it's Project Little Boy, Project Big Boy. That's what they actually called it when they dropped the testing for the atom bomb.
Prince of Egypt is one of the greatest animated movies of all time.
I mean, for what they did cinematically, maybe.
Yes.
I guess.
Adapting a story from the Bible as well. Everybody ain't trying to do that. Kanye with Jesus walks. But if I rap about God, my record won't get played. Huh?
That is not how. That's not the order, sir. But I appreciate the effort on that one. This man said, "I'm gonna sing out of order so passionately. I hope no one notices." I'm like, Negro. That's not the song.
I'm taking key points, bro.
Go ahead,
on, man. DreamWorks killing it, bro. Disney was great, but it ain't the only thing going. Couple's gonna put you in the bottom of Lake Las Vegas for this heresy. He better give me one last can of gelato before they take me out.
You can do canned gelato? You mean a cup of gelato?
What did I say? A container of gelato?
You said a can of gelato. You can can gelato?
I think I said cup.
Okay. You said can of gelato, sir.
I said cup.
I got hearing loss, but I got the super subwoofers on today, sir.
I wish I knew a bigger word for cup.
The thing is, I am a history nerd. I still don't care about Oppenheimer. I can go to see where something actually happened. I don't necessarily need to watch a reenactment or a theatrical version of what I saw happen if I saw the remnants of it. If I go to White Sands Missile Range,
you watch Rogue One?
Don't. Okay, number one, that didn't happen. It was,
I'm just stupid, bro.
I know. I just wish I could reach through the screen and choke your ass right now, sir. Okay.
You watched Rogue One.
I watched Rogue One was actually better than the actual Star Wars sequels that they put out. Yeah, it's a mockumentary. Oh yeah.
I'm fucking. Nah,
anyone that thinks Cleopatra isn't, I just can't read a map. She's from Africa. Of course, she's like, gee, okay. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Yeah. The super. I don't know. Superheroes is still
It's the Western. It's Western. Every now and then you can do a good Western, but too many of them, boring. It was. Put me away. How racist. Shut up, dude.
Hold on, a can of gelato.
You did say a can of gelato. Thank you. Everybody caught that. A can of gelato. This guy.
I don't know if DreamWorks has done anything great lately besides The Bad Guys and Puss in Boots. You right, because
I don't think so either.
I hated both of those movies.
Mm.
You want to choke this?
Can you choke an ass? But then you miss Oppenheimer go hand with a lightsaber.
There you go. Two things we like in one movie: old Star Wars shit and history information.
Too many westerns is a bad thing. Go, yes, it is, because I've seen 6 shooters with 47 bullets. Okay, I counted the shit sometimes. All right, no one reloads shit. Okay, and they're all like, "What? You don't watch them?"
Nah, I feel you, motherfucker got Gatling gun.
Yeah, right. I'm just like, pew, 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 pew. Like, oh, we're not gonna reload up in this bitch. Okay. Although I will say, like, one of my top put downs on someone is someone their breath smells like an old western. Be like, wow, Jesus Christ, breath smells like Aliquippa 1832.
What the fuck? How you doing?
Anyway,
You said.
what?
Like, what is the old West? Where did
Bro.
that come from? Why don't you say that? Tell me
No,
that.
I was
Use
like-
that one time.
I'll wait. What? Use what?
No, I
Is
had
that
to
just-
have bad breath, I guess. Yeah.
Oh,
and
so
talk
yeah,
to
someone
you.
got bad breath. Like, Jesus Christ, your breath smells like an old western, like a dirty ass town named Aliquippa in 1832, where we take baths once a month and we're good for it. That's all.
All right. Reed need that Jonah Hex remake.
No,
Ego.
No, we don't.
All right. Do you want to talk about that?
Usa. Go ahead.
Yeah. Not War is Eternal. What are you talking about?
I
Unicorn?
just want to end. You said you want to end on that one. We can do comic book day.
Okay. What the fuck is Warriors Eternal?
Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Jenny Tarkovsky.
Oh, okay, that is the title. Okay. Like, why is this title in my head? I went to our 1A
Red Dead
RDR
Redemption.
movie, but I know better than to expect it to not be destroyed. Yeah. And then with Jack Black talking about he want to be in it, you know what? At once upon a time, I would have been like, there's no one I can really see him fitting. And that kind of changed when I saw him as Bowser in like the trailers, and I was like, oh, he respects this character. He's being just like him. He's not being himself. He's being this character. But then seeing what he actually was in the movie, now I feel like he just changed whatever fucking role they give him in Red Dead Redemption. And I think he should be Pearson. I can see Pearson. I can see Jack Black being fucking Pearson. If I had to give them something, if I couldn't have it just perfect, then I'm like, all right, do that. And that's it. All right. I didn't read many of these titles, but we are going to show you guys these titles. Huh?
Hold on.
Heroes, no capes. So we're going to show you guys these titles that we got from Free Comic Book Day. And if we did read something, then we'll tell you how we felt about it. But yeah, so here you go. You want to jump into it? You want to talk about what you got?
Sir, you go through yours first, because mine is gonna bleed into a rant that I have. Okay. So you go
Mark
first.
Ruffalo as author. Nosferatu, I've given up on them already. I gave Illumination a chance, they're Mario, but if they do Mark Ruffalo as Arthur, I'm just like, I just don't want to. If it ain't YouTube, I can't turn my TV on no more, man. Don't do that.
He said he could do Pearson or even Uncle, maybe.
Yeah, Uncle. You right, Uncle.
All right. Bro, go through yours. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Okay. Guys, I'm just going to show you because I read 2 of these. Be honest with you. I only read 2 of these. Okay, so this first one is Dawn of DC, Night Terrors. Now, I have not read it, but Flash movie, let it go. There you go. June 16, around my birthday. All the shit coming out in June. I'm so excited. So this is some stuff that's happening. Promotion for Superman and Lois. Go watch our trash shit. Well, y'all say that's good. So there you go. All right, there's some stuff happening in this book. Okay. I'm not gonna go through all the inside of all of them. Let me just go through the titles first. Now, this is Girl Taking Over. Now, of course,
Goth Queen. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, this is a what do I want to say? Gay book? I mean, for the lack of a better term, I'm just gonna say, okay, this is one of those gay books. But then I saw fucking today a Lois Lane story. So what the fuck is it? But you got a Lois Lane story, little book. And god damn, look at the back of that. You got Robin. And there's some more teen angst high school shit. I hear Gotham is terrible. Or what is it? Gotham Knights with all of them. But this is the little Beast Boy and Raven little shit that I was talking about.
That's your guy.
That's my guy.
Right there. Your guy
And
right
that's
there.
his girl. And they are dating it up. That's what's happening. So there you go. Some Sabrina the Teenage Witch looking shit. But not only is Lois girl taking over in her own little story about a coming of age, you have Clark and Lex.
Gross.
Aw, and on the back, Bruce Wayne, not super.
Y'all niggas are gay.
Y'all niggas are gay. That's crazy that these comics are really just like, and we saw what happened with Marvel, but it's like you really just like shitting on your characters that make this brand what it is.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
The only kid in school without superpowers is the only one who wants to fight crime. Oh, they're making them younger. We got more material to adapt for James Gunn, Ego. When you say this shit ain't coming. All right, there you go.
Most bundleistic book I've ever seen. Yeah.
This is the art. This
That's
looks
terrible
like
art.
a goddamn Bible adaptation. Right here. All right, that's that. You got this, the Sacrificers. This looked kind of cool.
Okay, go on. What's that?
Just the cover. I don't know. I haven't even really like looked inside of it, but it's like a. And I'm not comparing it to Avatar because it's fucking blue people, but I'm like, this looks like if Avatar would have attempted to do something like this, like make a movie about a species of people who are humanoid, but not exactly. And we go into their world, but focus on that and not their conflict with fucking humans. I would be more interested. So, like here, we have even more tribal-looking people. They're human, but they're colorful. Fire hair lady, like this type. This is what I want to see from a story like that. So,
Now, how far did the book did you have to get before you saw that?
That was just like halfway.
Okay.
No, it's not even halfway. I just opened up, and right after the introduction of the bird people, then you got the fire girl.
Yeah. So T-shirt historian said, nice thing is you got some good fire started material for when you get cold and got to start up the fire in winter. Gets fucking cold in Texas. It's gonna be like in mid 70s here. It's technically almost kind of cold for us. So this is the longest spring ever right now. All right.
That is the most bundle of sticks book I've seen. Yeah, that's funny.
Right.
You got this. This is what democracy looks like. Now I don't know if they're being funny.
You picked that up. That's where the free books were. Okay, in the other place, that's where they were. Okay.
He said, that shit row is what we were supposed to get.
Yeah, C4C said that's some good toilet paper. It is. Really is.
Man, I don't know what this ink gonna do in my butt.
Exfoliate.
I don't know. I'm looking for something weird in it. I don't see anything weird, but I mean, it looks like they're trying to. Bro, I don't know. I don't want to say. I would gladly read it in. Democracy is a we, not a them. Okay. Well, these are some of the pages that I'm seeing, guys.
What is it?
I hope I'm not spreading propaganda that I don't approve of right now. But
you might be. This
is the cover. I mean, but in school though, we got a book, Diabetes and Me, like a graphic novel.
Diabetes and Me.
Bro, why you shitting on my fucking graphic novel medical book, bro.
Because that sounds so funny. Like diabetes is my friend.
yeah, that's a terrible title. Terrible title, but it's for kids to help them to understand their diabetes.
They're gonna lose a foot. Okay,
Was that in the book?
I mean, at the end,
I'm saying maybe. I'm saying like
blood sugar check.
Oh man! All right, so here you go. Marvel's voices. Oh, and they got the gay Spider-Man on there. Ass up. That's funny. That's in character though.
Tooting that thing up.
Okay. Tooting that thing up. Silky Johnson. So he uses Wolverine Limited Series #1 comic to wipe his ass. Instead of grass, or I get a little stick or something, try to scoop it out, scrape it out.
I'm using grass, permafrost. That'll help pull out the rest.
I didn't know there was a prequel to Prince of Egypt. I don't think.
I didn't know that either. What is that, like 40 years in the desert from Moses? What kind of prequel is this?
Or a journey of him on the goddamn river and all the animals just avoiding him or helping him to go on about his way or something.
No, man. God said he off limits. I mean, but did he really say? Yeah, he said he off limits. All right.
Dive the crocodiles.
Nudge him over like gotta avoid the plagues, I guess.
Look, bro, Disney love, but when Dinosaur does it in the beginning of the movie with the little fucking egg traveling, that shit's beautiful. But, all right, don't we feel represented? Now, I'm not going to act like this art is not fucking acceptable. Nah, it's not. This girl, she ugly as shit. I think that's supposed to be America Chavez. Yeah, so never mind.
That man gave it up immediately.
Yeah, I take it back. And this arm looked terrible on fucking Storm. Like, yeah, there's issues with it. But the back, like, this looks cool.
That's because it's spaced out, though. And they're proportional.
Bro, some of my kids at school, they finally said it. They was like, well, why is he called Spider-Man? And I was like, because his name is Spider-Man. They was like, but he's not the real Spider-Man. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And I was like, you all right. Dun, dun. I said, you all right. I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, I feel you, son. I'm glad y'all are picking up on it, kids. But there you go. Oh, I opened that thing up. There you go. Ironheart.
Right in the middle of it.
She ain't even on the cover, so you get bonus blacks inside the book.
And she at least looks up. Does that one have cornrows?
This does not. This is feminine one.
I am so surprised that someone let that shit slide. That Marvel, I gotta have cornrows. Now I think about it, I was like, no one said no to this.
Because they know people are going to consume the movie. So we're going to put that manly version in there that's going to skip on by, but we're going to keep a feminine in the book. Just give a cornrows in the goddamn book. That shit look the same. Oh, black on black crime.
A man couldn't wait to see it. She smacked Veronica Rambeau.
She punched another black spider copy.
Queen. Oh, that no, she's Hispanic. That's Silk.
This ain't Silk.
That's Silk.
Silk is Asian. This motherfucker got braids.
Bro, that's Silk.
That's not Silk.
Do it say what her name is?
Silk is Asian and fucking fine. Nah, we supposed to know because we read the first.
Free Titty Comics? What did we miss? Free Titty Comics, man.
Those was in. Yeah, that wasn't in there.
Man, okay. Next time.
I would have got them.
Next time.
I would have got them because I never got the experience looking through the nudie mags.
Really?
So yeah. So for research purposes, I would have got that.
It'll be weird for you now, though. You're like, it's not moving. Why is this picture not moving?
I can physically bust on her face.
Okay, oh, you know what?
Too much. Okay, no more.
Okay, just out of nowhere, this guy right here.
I don't see a name, bro. I don't see a name.
Okay, all right.
Marvel Voices, #1. Hold on, we've seen Marvel Voices before, right?
Yeah,
Is
this
this
is
a
the new
new
number
number one?
ones. It's a new number one because it's free comic book day. They're redoing it because the last one didn't work out that well.
All
See?
right.
All right, that's yours. All right, so let me do this. All right, I read
No, there's
one that
more.
tried. Oh shit, you got more? Go ahead. Appreciate it, Hail the Lore.
IJP. It
Yeah,
looked the
I
Playboy
mean, it
one was
depends. Like
pretty
what
good.
year? What year? What year? Depends on the year too. You know,
Penthouse letters.
Nick.
Y'all, I said this before. I
Ye-
remember when I was young, I couldn't wait to turn 18. I could order me a video, and the girls going wild would always pop up at night. So when I turned 18,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. first,
you bought one.
first, no,
Show me.
first adult movie I ever saw was my youngest brother ordered it at the age of 3. We can't. Like, my parents had gone that way. Wait, what was I saying?
Still going
No,
with that lie. I'm with
no,
you,
it was 6 years. I
little
came
bro.
downstairs. My little brother, at
Little
4
bro.
years old.
Little bro
Shut
ordered
up.
this. He said my parents watch the stream sometimes.
Shut up.
I was gonna go wild when he hit 18. All
Yo,
the
I went to those. It's not as fun as you think. I went to one of those.
go to a
Boring as
what?
shit. Girls Gone Wild. When it was a thing, like when I was in
That was an
undergrad, like I
event.
actually went to one of them. Yeah,
I thought it
I
was
went
like
to
the
one of those.
YouTube shit they do now where they walk up and like prank people just like ask them questions. I thought they just go up to
Oh
girls and
Jesus
like,
Christ!
you gonna
No,
show
no,
them?
no. Like they
You got
bring
a
them
camera.
there. That some of them do, like when they go to New Orleans and stuff. But usually they'll actually travel in a bus. They'll bring them out to promote a club, and then they sit in like a little VIP booth, and they'll actually just put a camera on. Like, oh my god, Girls Gone Wild! It's mid.
Oh,
It's mid.
I feel you, but the
Thank you.
variety. Yeah, thank you.
If there wasn't variety in Girls Gone Wild, bro.
This is
It was all the same.
we talking a whole lot of shit this show. We don't have a
Yeah,
lot of
we are.
news or
It
things
was
to yeah.
parties that they used to do. Yes.
Okay, so that's what was happening. Okay, my kid brain, I was like, there's a background, yeah, but I'm up front. I'm trying to see behind them little stars they got.
Mike has back. Yeah, super. It was super mid. Super mid at best, bro.
How old are y'all?
Shut up.
Pizza ultimately brought down Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying back then, it wasn't just them. It was like just being 18 and ordering. That's something because I know Pops was talking to somebody today earlier on his stream. And then, we can drop his link in the chat as well. But
with this statement, okay.
Yes.
Might have to wait a little while.
Because I've thought about it.
Okay,
but how on YouTube now, I will watch somebody has uploaded like episodes or just like recorded just lengths of time. Like you can go back and watch like Cartoon Network from the 90s to early 2000s or some shit. And then they'll be like with commercials. And you'll just see all these like old commercials that used to come on when we was kids as well. So it's 2 a.m. in the early 2000s. Suddenly you walking out of dead sleep by the TV going, are you looking for hot co-eds? Girls Gone Wild 18. These girls are the hottest. Yes, the little fucking beach music pop up or whatever. Oh shit, I don't. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not saying you can find that on YouTube. Right. I'm nearly 50, dude.
Those were the golden days, premium channels.
But that's what, yeah,
it was a grift. It was pretty much a grift. Yeah, it was. It really wasn't a lot of. It wasn't like them just pull up strangers. It would be a traveling bus that would go to the same like rinky-dink stops to try to promote it. And the clubs were mostly empty, at least the ones that I'd seen.
Oh, okay. Wake up and watch cartoons on Saturday morning.
Bro, I have a question. Did you ever have BET at one point, like early mid 2000s?
BET?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said beat the
okay.
Or something? Yeah,
I said BET. So you remember that remember BET Uncut?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you remember how like you had to watch your nasty videos from 2 to 3 because right at 3:05 it was Lift Every Voice and it was like the church choir singing.
Yes.
So anything you saw, you just felt so big. You're like, "Ooh, Tip Drill song, Lift Every." God damn it!
Taxi Cab Confession, was that not on HBO?
HBO, yeah. But you had no friends that had HBO though during that time.
Did I have what?
Did you have friends that had HBO when Taxi Cab Confessions was a thing?
I'm a privileged black. We had cable.
Okay, I was like, you had HBO. You saw Taxi Cab Confessions then.
Yeah. I used to
Okay.
watch all the little soft porn.
So you never had to struggle with that fuzz because the channel
No,
wasn't
I
real.
did.
Okay,
But we
all right.
upgraded.
Okay.
And it was fuzz no more, except for the little the fuzz that you're looking for.
No. Oh, yo, I went to like the undergrad that I went to was very, very private.
What are we talking about?
No. So we didn't have none of that shit. So basically, I got there before we were allowed to have cable, right? And so you only had like 4 channels, and then they gave us cable, but they didn't give us no MTV, BET, none of that. It was like TBN, ESPN, ABC, Disney, and Cartoon Network, and that was kind of it. So no, you had to go get the back channel and try to put proxies in to override the internet they gave us because it had all the blocked adult content on there.
And we didn't have no blocks, so
okay, you was the privileged back.
Yeah, let me stop before.
Oh yeah, I remember Scramble. Yeah, I do remember.
My parents do watch the straight. Chill out. Only BET will put that kind of content back to back.
And they don't know they did all shit on purpose.
And only Black Panther was allowed to die from COVID.
COVID.
Yes.
They was like Black Panther got COVID, so Paxlovid. That bullshit commercial.
Because he wore one mask. You got to wear 2. God damn, man. Oh shit. Oh man. AJ sipped his grape soda with a straw, no plastic tumblers for him. He was a black man of privilege.
He was. He really was.
We had the straw, the little twisty straws. Sometimes you'll get one with a little ball or some little toy in there that fucking animates when the juice go through. So, and my parents bought me novelty cup items whenever we went anywhere. I had souvenirs, bitches. in my Dave Chappelle fucking Prince boy, bitches. After offering me pancakes. If I flip my buddy ears upside down on Mexican Channel 5, SpongeBob would play in English.
Yeah, funny.
I might say, what? Flip that back. Black Panther on his throne with asses twerking at all sides. Rest in power.
Now that's what I call vibranium.
Oh, man. It wasn't a paper straw. Get the fuck out of here.
No.
That's white folk shit, man.
Some things belong to a certain culture. Okay.
All right, look. Yeah, bro.
What else you got?
Hold on. God damn.
Oh Lord, this racism is killing me inside.
Okay. Should have played it earlier, but that was perfect. All right, so Uncanny Avengers.
I'm gonna do that one.
Yeah, you read this.
That's the one I'm gonna do. I'll go to the next one. Go to another one.
Okay. Spidey and his amazing friends. I said I give my kids, one of my kids this. And because he's Spin in this shit.
Oh, he is?
His name is Spin. And he's on the same, in the same reality or with them. They're all kids. So that's happening. But look, bro, I watched Superhero Squad and seeing Reptile on the back of this book, it does give me some joy.
Was it actually good though?
Was what actually good? Superhero Squad?
Reading it, yeah.
I didn't read this.
Oh my god!
We got girl, we got female Doc Ock. So
you know what? You know a clip I'm gonna do pretty soon.
This all the modernizations in here. What?
It's okay. I'm gonna do that clip on Boondocks where Martin Luther King Jr. came back and gave that speech. Ninjas love to talk but hate to explain. I'm doing that next. I'm like, did you read it? No, I ain't read this shit. I'm like, ninjas love to talk but hate to explain.
Please put that up there. All right, we're gonna talk about this Spider-Man and Venom.
Okay, yeah, because those two I did those two, yeah.
All right,
how was this one?
Ranger Academy, bro. I really couldn't get through it.
Really?
When I mean by a gay book, this is one of those books I'm talking about. Now,
Okay,
I
go
looked
ahead.
at the cover and I wasn't super judgmental, but I see these 3 female rangers, possible non-binary right here in the middle, or trans,
Mhm.
whatever, some alphabet. And I'm just like, okay, let's see what happens in that book, or what am I going to see? And insert human phrase here. Lo and behold,
Lo and behold.
you get a thick-bodied female character with short hair.
And no titties.
No tits.
Nope.
But not only that, you get one of these full color.
What are those?
Like the actual short haircut, like
Okay.
the
Shaving
shade,
Ranger?
the
Okay.
shaved sides,
Oh, the shaved sides. Okay.
thick enough face to where if they tell you it was born a male, they're
I believe it.
you could believe it. So that was happening, and then you can't go gay without going black. So so that was the next character introduced in this story. So it's just a decline, bro, from page 1. And I didn't finish it, but this is what's happening. This is what's in Rangers Academy. So there you go. Look out for that. The next Ranger team and what that's going to look like.
Inspired by superhero comics. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna move on to my review here. I'm trying not to read any of the big 2, but I read a lot of indie the last few months. So I said, hey, for the culture, Abomination Angie loves his Spider-Man and Venom. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Right. So first things first, we got this motherfucker is acting like he is the Green Goblin because he's got this in the shape of a spider, and then these little bubbles on his arm are almost like the bombs that Hobgoblin would use, right? Problem is the fact that looking at this, it looks like Osborn actually made his new costume, and he actually put a police scanner in it, and he actually gives him a little bug-looking thing to actually act as a robot. So this shit right here on his left shoulder, it basically turns itself into like the Hobgoblin's little hovercraft. In this book, he literally beats up an ape that goes wild. You could say ape shit, whatever. And then people get mad at him because they're like, "Why don't you talk to the ape?" Because it knows 1,000 words in sign language.
Yes.
Some dumb shit. So
he struggled with the ape.
And he struggled with the ape, yeah. His man that can actually almost go toe to toe for a slight while with the Hulk cannot handle a great ape. That was actually an institutionalized ape from the goddamn zoo, which makes it
regular ass ape.
A regular ass ape that just knows how to sign. So he has to struggle with that. So we're downgrading his strength. We've obviously downgraded his intelligence because we've got Osborn, an enemy in pretty much every iteration that we've seen of Spider-Man. He's going to trust him to actually design the hovercraft for him and the, I guess these are exploding balls, I guess, that he throws. They've changed the color palette and the color scheme. So instead of black, it's kind of like amber yellow, which means it looks like he's throwing pee at them. So, and despite the fact that
Venom is on Venom blast, like not from Miles, but in the case of him throwing the little balls, I can accept Venom blast. It's a blast. It pops.
Of what? From Venom.
Venom.
I mean, but
I don't know what his substance is.
I guess. Okay, fine. All right, whatever.
I could accept that.
I'm just saying that even though that Venom is on the cover, he's only in one damn page, and it's at the end, and then it bleeds into this whole thing of Miles. Of course, we couldn't go the whole issue without announcing Miles Morales and his quote unquote brother in this book.
That happened.
Yeah,
I like this look of Craven, but new Craven is gonna be some vegan. I guess he's gonna be fighting poachers or whatever. I can see this dude as that. Hey, this Craven hot. That's all I'm saying. He don't look like the dude who's
this Craven right here. This Craven right here with this haircut. This haircut right here.
Yeah.
No. That's not tight at all. No. Give me old school Craven with the widow's peak and the shit going straight back. If anything, I'll show you who Craven should have looked like. And I got the perfect casting for that, and I'll show you right now. Hold on.
This Craven looks good. And I'm not mad at the Spider-Man. I think his smarts, like I always wanted him to have the gadgets like Superior Spider-Man. It's just that this one, like his little spider bot was handling the gorilla better than he could. And I was like, okay, well, that's not how you.
That's the problem I have, is the fact that you're saying you wanted him to have that, but they downgrade his intelligence. So
yeah.
Superior Spider-Man wasn't even Spider-Man. That was Doc Ock in his body. So that even the best version you're saying wasn't him. I'll show you exactly.
You're right. But
I'll show you Craven.
I'm saying that was a.
And I will say that this is who Craven should have looked like. I'm going to show you right now. This is an actual actor. This is Scott Adkins. He played Killer in John Wick 4. That's what Craven should look like. That's how he's supposed to look.
All right, but even that guy can look like this guy. Long
now
hair
with that
on
haircut.
the top.
Now with that haircut.
Bro, his hair. We see black people with fucking wigs on their head for dreadlocks and shit. Like they can put some extensions on this man's hair.
He doesn't need extensions. His hair is
he's fine.
He's a hunter. Short cross-cupped hair. He doesn't want to get dragged by his hair. He shouldn't have long locks.
They got dreads in the jungle. What are you saying?
You do know Craven's not black.
You do know everybody tie their hair back.
Sir, I'm saying the iteration of Craven shouldn't have long hair at all. I'm talking buzz cut.
This is not long. This shit that's flowing in the wind. Look at it right
foppish.
here.
No,
it's only long enough to reach the back of his head. Bro, I'm not going to argue with you about how to sexify, how to keep Craven sexy.
I'm not looking at him in a sexified manner, sir. I'm looking at his optimal. That's not good for training. It's not good for hunting if you have long hair. Okay. And Craven's Russian.
What the fuck that got to do with anything?
Anyway. Anyway.
Oh, here's the walking Professor X.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't know if it's Professor X or Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure, but that's his brother. So of course, couldn't go a whole issue without talking about Miles Morales because we love him so much.
Hold on, whose brother? This is Miles' brother?
Yeah, he says he is, but even Miles doesn't know. He feels it, but can't really explain it.
This dude don't look black.
Jesus Christ, sir! That's what I'm saying. It's a multiverse thing. That's what I'm saying.
So his brother from another universe is white, or they repay it?
Bro, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
Because young black
cursing in there.
Yeah, because young black teens curse and rap and graffiti everything. I'm not mad at the young kid cursing.
Anyway, all right. So I finished that. This shit I could not even finish. Okay. First of all, it opens with them having some kind of a Met Gala on Krakoa, right? And then there's some kind of secret agent sneaking into Krakoa to steal what I'm guessing is the Captain Krakoa suit, which was literally what Scott Summers wore when he died and he got resurrected. And they didn't want to alarm the people, so he came back as Captain Krakoa before they said, "Oh, it's just Scott Summers who just was afraid to show that he had gotten revived," which was trash take. So they're trying to go back on that. Now that there's like a dead event, the people that come back from these deaths aren't the same version that were alive, so makes it really, really dumb. The part that bothered me is the fact that here go a man, Scott Summers, right? Pulling up like, yo, you're not going to mess up our Met Gala, you bully. And he gets his ass kicked, okay? By a stranger that puts on his suit, throws him off a balcony, and flies away, okay? I try to read a little bit more. Yeah, I try to read a little bit more, but there's a scene where Captain America is trying to take on a threat. Someone I don't know how they put a bomb underneath this man's motorcycle. And he only tells because the alignment is off, jumps off of a bridge to avoid it blowing up, falls in the ocean, but yet there are 20 masked villains that are in there. And he's fighting them offhandedly, and then he gets stabbed in the arm, and then Rogue pulls him by his adamantium shield out of the ocean. He's like, oh, I'm glad I synced up with Polaris so I could do this. And that's where I stopped. Okay. Because we're taking away from number one, Rogue's ability to, fly and to actually be able to fight because she's a mutant. And then although she absorbs powers, she still has her own set of powers. The thing that actually made me the most upset was, I will absolutely not stand for Scott Summers slander. Okay. You and I talked about this, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Summers is an Omega level mutant, which is damn near on par with Professor Xavier, which we got Magneto, Storm. Okay. This man could kill a fly with one of his optic blasts, okay, and still not hurt anything in the surrounding area.
Okay, I would say, what is the rest of that? That's not really a feat.
No, it is a feat. Yeah, okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. All that with a slur. I won't. Not for Scott Summers.
This
Scott Summers
can.
Okay, all I'm saying is the fact that every time they try to make Scott Summers cool, he does dumb shit. Like he gets cucked by James Howlett. His girl dies, and he kills his mentor. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, that's so cool and edgy." I'm like, no. I've seen plenty of porn to know that getting cucked is not cool. Don't show me that shit either.
Blade number one. No,
that looked like the dude that wore the dresses that was on Sesame Street.
I don't remember no dude who wore the dresses on Sesame Street.
Bro, he always on red carpets wearing a dress and shit. Got a beard and a high top just like that. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about.
Damn, I feel like I might know him.
I see. You know what I'm talking about?
Like I should know him.
Yeah, it's like a man in dress on Sesame Street.
I wasn't trying to distract you from the Scott Summers talk. I'm not going to argue with you. I hate what's happening to Scott, even though I never liked him from the beginning. But
yeah, here you go, Bill Porter. This what Blade look like right here now. Okay, this y'all Blade. This y'all King right here now. Okay, this y'all homie. Let me bring this up. Boom, that's your guy. Where Billy Porter at? That's your King right there. That's Blade. That's Blade.
Oh.
That's Filet Blade right there.
What Sesame Street is this?
Bro, this was a few years ago, I think.
Like what's a few years? Like when we were kids?
Like no, it's like 3 years ago, bro.
Oh, okay. So there's some new shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's some new shit. But yeah, I mean,
like when Blue's Clues had the drag parade.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, Sesame Street always been doing off shit like that, though. If you think about it, there's a movie called The Mac, I think, and the black guy that was in it was actually one of like Grover and Big Bird's neighbors. But he was old. People didn't know, but it was like, yo, he was definitely a pimp in a movie like 20 years before this. So they're used to doing off shit. It's just like it's more.
Everybody's welcome on Sesame Street,
and that's part of the problem.
I fucks with that.
Nah, Sesame Street need a neighborhood watch. Like if I'm Grouch, I'm like, nah, you don't look like you belong here, and I live in a trash can.
Yeah,
beat it.
Get this guy out of here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sesame Street has always been so sick.
It has.
I don't want to go into that.
Okay, all I'm saying is I will not stand for Scott Summers slander. I think that it's part of my beef with. I show you that shit.
And he had this shit like quick, right? Like he got the tabs open for.
I type it. I'm a fast typer, y'all. I'm a fast typer. All I'm saying is everyone who says that Wolverine is the leader of the X-Men, like he always makes the leader the most sense. Like, no, he doesn't. How is someone almost 300 years old but never has a battle plan? Every time he has a battle plan, he always jumps straight ahead like a dummy. And every time they want to go up against Magneto, the guy that's can mold metal, he decides to jump at that guy. Like, he has zero tact, and it basically works as a Ronin. No master ninja, just going around from town to town. He makes no point in being in the X-Men at all. And he's 5'2". and Canadian. Like that's originally
Yeah.
how we saw him, and the claws weren't real. They had to reinvent the guy to make him make actual sense. And then it's like, well, he has zero battle planning skills. And he says, I'm a berserker. Like, you really want a hothead on your team like that to lead you? Meanwhile, we got Scott Summers that actually has been trained by Professor X, Olympian level physical abilities, sans being an Omega level mutant. Yet he's gonna take a backseat to the hothead, and he's gonna take your hoe too. And then make him kill his predecessor.
I'm glad you're saying these things because that is he can't hear me.
Hold up. That's bullshit.
Wolverine was never the leader. He is used to cause chaos. Well, I don't think he's saying like actual appointed leader of the team, but he's had to be in a leadership role on multiple occasions because he's one of the teachers, one of the mentors, one of the oldest people there. There was a show called Wolverine and X-Men. I didn't like it though. There was some cool things about it. I think I didn't like the art. That was one scene because Nightcrawler got some love when he was on. I think it was Krakoa, and he found out what it was, and he escaped. So he had to teleport across the whole fucking ocean. So you just see him like woof, woof, and I was like, damn. Nightcrawler is one of the worst teleporters in this goddamn fucking universe, but that's my N word, and he's going across the ocean to make this shit happen. But yeah, you was talking about that slander. I like I said, I'm not going to fight you on that. I do believe it was fucking terrible, and I did read Avengers versus X-Men where it was after the events of him killing Professor X. So we was looking at this guy claiming to, I forgot who the girl was. Was it Hope Summers? Somebody, I think that
Hope, I think it was, yeah,
that had the Phoenix, and he was like, I think Cap or Iron Man, somebody was coming and was like, hey, she got the Phoenix, she's a threat. And he was like, no, we're gonna stand by our own, we're not gonna let anything happen to one of us, one of our family. And I was like, bro, you just killed your dad.
Murdered your mentor. Yeah.
Like that's kind of wild. And then yeah, man, the things with those like crossover events like that, they always have the dumb heroes down for it to even work. But yeah, I don't like what's happened to Scott, and I don't know whether that was before all the woke shit. I think I'm gonna say everything is not bad because it's woke. A lot of shit is bad. Like I shit on fucking like Dragon Ball. And it's bad not because it's woke, but because there's some terrible writing going on and you're not seeing characters evolve. And now the issue I will say with Marvel Comics or with comic books from the West, from us, is that you have all of these people. Like we just saw, I was like, hold on, Marvel Voice has been going on for a while. It's another number one. So you got all these motherfuckers working on some shit and they're just like passing it on. All right, I wrote for this character, pass it on, pass it on. And there's like no litmus test, I would say, to like actually get the job to work on that character, or there's not one that I think a real nerd, somebody who loves it, who cares about it with.
I will say this. I don't know if anyone saw the video that I did with Jason Sandberg that went up yesterday on my channel, but he actually talked to me about that, and I hadn't considered it. He was like, comics have always been political as it deals with like the polis and the people, right? Mm-hmm. He was saying like there was an old story called Antigone, right? Where it was like the gods, the kings, and the people, right? And Antigone was like, yo, you can't tell me to do something that the gods already said I can do. Like, you don't have the rights over me if the gods don't say so. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like there can be the tug of war between that, but he's saying that's politics, right? He was saying the shit that's out now is actually called a polemic, which is kind of like a vilified version to where you say they're the enemy, don't like that person because I'm telling you to, they're terrible, they're awful, without having the discussion of why. And he's saying that sometimes we can get too confused when one deals with strictly the people and dealing with situations that can go back and forth and willing to talk about that instead of just demonizing a set of people for just reasons. And so I had never heard, that term polemics and versus politics like that before. But yeah, Jason Sandberg, the guy that actually is making Jupiter issue 1, that's actually be coming out. His stuff is on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. You should check him out. The guy is full of energy and very knowledgeable. So I mean, that's something that even I didn't know.
Okay. Me either.
So yeah,
And I ain't gonna lie, like I watched the video. My bad. I'm gonna check that out though.
wow,
Today.
wow. No,
I know, bro.
it's all good.
I know.
I dropped it on a Friday. Usually I try to have them out earlier, and I'm gonna try to have them out earlier in the week. But that dropped just yesterday, not even 24 hours ago. So I understand.
I didn't get a notification or anything, but
Really?
whatever.
Damn.
It's all good.
John,
John, T-shirt historian said, "Hey, you want to come hang out on my show sometime? Been meaning to ask you for a while. So since I got you here,
it's a lot of fun, man. You should go.
Hint, hint. Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed, man. There you go, John. Make it happen.
Oh, there we go. We about it over here. We about it helping out the content creators.
There you go. Go straight. Right. You talking about modern media, right?
No, I was. So the thing is that people are saying comics aren't political. Then there's people that are saying comics have always been political. And Jason Sandberg was saying, in general, they've always been political, but with modern media, it's more polemic, where you demonize one group and say, don't talk to them, don't interact with them, they're terrible people, without telling you why. So the difference is, one's always been political, what's modern now, and now is more polemic. And that's usually the difference. Really? Damn. I gotta figure this shit out then. My bad, guys. Thank you for letting me know.
I'm glad you said that. The way modern writing is, I got a ring pop, okay, and I was just like, I'm never gonna eat this thing, but I'm gonna eat it to enjoy this experience with y'all. I bought it from a
Hold on, how old is that ring pop, sir?
Because of how it looks.
Yeah, look a little old.
I gave it to him at Easter. That's not that long ago.
Easter was what, 4 weeks ago?
I don't know.
Y'all, how long ago was Easter? Please let us know, because if that's older than like,
what month are we in now?
We're in May, sir.
May. It was in April. I think.
All right, see what say you good.
It's good, bro. It's this artificial ass.
Hold up. Put that all up against the camera, yo.
Yes, melted.
Okay,
bro,
I'm about to say, look.
It's hot.
It look crusted in a motherfucker. All right, so you see 3 weeks. All
right. Is that ring pop dipped in brown sugar? It might need to be.
Do not do that. Did you still drink? Wait, did you drink that? Did you drink that Kool-Aid that's in your refrigerator now, or did you dump that out and take your L?
That shit been gone so long. We poured it out.
Okay, good. All right, thank you.
Sprinkle some brown sugar on you. All right. So we did buy some books on Free Comic Book Day as well. Now, bro, back home at the comic books back home, when we go in on Free Comic Book Day, they had deals on the books. Them folks weren't throwing out no deals on the books, man. I don't know
not at all.
Okay, I don't know when that happened, but
they said inflation, yo.
I had to pay full price, which for this $16.99 for this book, that ain't bad.
Which one is it?
Now this is that book Neverlanders I got.
Okay.
And the author is Tom Taylor. Okay, which I've heard some negative things about.
Okay.
No, I just pulled this out the wrapper, son. There's still some dog hair on it somehow, but no ants, no bugs. But the artist John Summer River, this dude's great. I got this book for the art, because I like this style, and this is like a style that I want to use for one of the stories that I'm working on for the my girls fighting the monsters. Now in this book, because you're talking about the writing, and I was saying how basically I'm gonna say this book is the story of Peter Pan is gone. Peter Pan is missing. So these kids, some of them have been brought over here to like add to the army, the troops, because the pirates, they've been getting real active. Okay. Did Michael Jackson do the art? Shit, if he did,
damn son.
You should have said wrote the story, but like this art looks fucking amazing in this book. But
it does look amazing, Abomination.
It does. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all some of the art, because before I get into the negative, the very fucking negative, or the glaring negative, glaring, whatever, some shit that really just like I'm not gonna say
glaring
rubbed me the
negatives.
wrong way, but I was just like, hey, this is weird. So
Okay.
not getting into too much, but here's some of the art for it.
Mhm.
And I'm expecting to see. I pay real attention to the cover.
Okay.
Because again, Tom Taylor, I think he's participated in some of these like highlighting female characters and like pushing male characters to the side. Nice glass of Jesus juice. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's really why I got the ring pop open because the stream coming to a close. I got my alcohol. I'm ready to dip it in, all my other little festivities and get to some art. Get to some art. But like this art, this shit looks great, bro. This looks great.
Okay.
And this is Tink. So this is an adaptation of Peter Pan. This is Tink. She's a little fucking warrior. And instead of not talking at all, she talks a lot and she has a foul mouth. She's always cursing.
Okay.
Like, chapter 2. So I don't want to spoil it. But chapter 1. So I will say the thing that well, check this out. Check this out. This is Tink using some magic.
All right.
The art is beautiful, man. Everything that I'm seeing, like visually, this book is stunning. Like, look at her with her hero pose. Like, you can tell, like, a lot of this is comic book, like classic comic inspired, but it's taking on this like real stylized, like like almost like something you would see on like Cartoon Network.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Okay, so the negative to for me was Nosferatu. I want to write Kingdom Hearts fan fiction. I already have. I'm gonna look for this one art.
Really? You definitely need to, bro.
I said I'm gonna show you. This style of art is not my favorite, but I know AJ likes it. Yeah, and I don't plan on. So this style is going to be for the younger
Audience.
story. But I'm gonna, I'm trying to come. It's gonna be something like different, a little bit more mature. I still like the stylization, but like this is gonna be more mature for the wolf story. But yeah, the squeaking, you can hear it.
Yeah, bro. See, that's what. Out. Go out.
Okay. So my one negative for the book so far was when they were being introduced to the Neverlanders. No, to this group of like misfit kids, whatever, these street kids, and the black girl showed him the weapons closet, and it was all blunt weaponry. Like they even said that, like she said, all blunt weapons, and then the Hispanic dude, Paco, he was like, "Bro, y'all ain't got no guns." Like how y'all survive without guns, and then she just like the tone of the book kind of changed, or like the mood of the conversation. And the black girl was like, "No, absolutely no guns. Don't ever bring a gun, like around here around us, because some of the members have had bad interactions with guns. One of them had lived through a school shooting, and the other one had a family member that died." Because of gun violence. So I was like, just that kind of took me out of the book for a second when I'm like, that's like some real world shit and like some points that people will use to get you to, not like guns, guns. Polemic. There you go. So that writing, which I wanted to talk about this book, but when you were talking about that concept, made me really think like, oh, this is an example of that. What you're talking
Peter but Peter did use guns though, right? Like he had I know he used a knife, but he knew how to use a gun
I don't know.
too, though. But I was like, that's why y'all stay losing in Neverland, because y'all ain't strapped around here.
Y'all ain't got no gun. Yeah, so that I don't want to.
Damn.
You know, he is. Yeah, exactly. Paco asking the right questions, like how y'all surviving on these streets? You ain't got no strap, bro. You ain't got no heat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh man.
So that was the turn off in the book. Okay, and I'm reading, and again, not to spoil it too much, but the male character in charge.
Wait, is Hook missing too, or just Peter?
So I'm gonna let you see the pirate because the design is fucking amazing.
I'm just trying to ask if Hook is in it. If you're saying Peter's missing, where's Hook?
I think it's Hook.
Okay.
I mean, I think Hook is here. Like, I see a pirate, a leader looking pirate. See, like I'm gonna say this: the pirates use guns, but the kids don't. And then as I look at this page, and he's like asking them, I don't know, maybe like, well, how do we do that? How do we defeat them? And the pirate says, with guns, you idiot. So it's just like the focus on the guns and knowing Tom Taylor is like turning me off, or makes me feel like there's not a lot to this book. Or it could have been amazing if you would have focused on the story and not what you're trying to put.
I will say this. The way that I heard them talk about it was in a book called The Magic Order, and that was a Mark Millar book. I didn't even know they made more than one volume, but it was about a family of wizards, right? Like top wizards in the land, and the one that was the oldest had the most power, but he put his wand down because his daughter got a hold of it and basically didn't know what she was doing and struck herself down with lightning. And so in this one, like the magic wand is supposed to be gun, so it's gun violence. So he's like, I'm not going to use a wand anymore because my daughter got a hold of it when she was 7 and got her offed herself by accident.
Yeah.
Something like there's more artistic ways to talk about it, but in the end, he still has to pick up his wand and fight. So it's like the reality is you might have to pick it up at some point and get strapped.
Be the good guy with the wand.
Yeah, pretty good. Nice, sir. Nice. The books. What do you looking through art right now?
Yeah, because Nosferatu asked about some Kingdom Hearts fan fiction. So I came up. I'm gonna say real quick. I was doing some art for one, and I just fucking stopped because I didn't get Donald out. But I like the Pride Lands and Kingdom Hearts 2.
Of course you do.
I do feel that he was restricted though. It was at a point in the game when your Sora, your main character, was like more evolved. He had more cooler shit to be doing, but then he was restricted to Lion mode. And I figured in Kingdom Hearts 3, okay, well the Lion Guard came out with Simba's son, and like there's no more to the Lion King story unless we're gonna do like Kiara and Kovu. But Lion Guard was out, so I was like, okay, it'd be cool if he did something with Simba's son and the Lion Guard. And this is what I did. So
okay.
So Sora should be older. He should be an actual fucking adolescent lion with chain on, his hair a little bit longer. That's Kion, young Kion. Goofy, I think instead of a damn turtle, make him a rhino.
Okay.
Thick skin, and you can put his shield on his back just like you did when he was a fucking turtle. And Donald, I was trying to figure out Donald's design, but I think I was gonna go with a secretary bird. These like tall white birds do a lot of kicking. But yeah, I can easily see him with the legs, like he's flying, but you see his legs kind of behave like the dude from Star Wars that was racing Anakin on the pods. And yeah, he have his wand. So that was my Kingdom Hearts fan fiction I was making, bro. Kingdom Hearts need a goddamn reboot. I will fight for that. When I take over Disney, that's gonna be one of the projects on my bucket list. Reboot Kingdom Hearts. There you go. But all right. Good. Drama useless anyway.
Hold on. Go ahead. Keep going. Hold on 1 second. Bro, the dog's bothering me today. Go. Sorry. All right.
I told you your dog should not be in your place.
No, bro. My dogs know. They know when they come in here. It's supposed to be everybody laying down. Go to take a nap. Be quiet. They brought in a damn squeaky toy and it's ruining the whole stream. Anyway,
you let them had it for so long. That generation,
bro. They found that shit today.
You let them have it in your room, in your studio.
I didn't know they were in the other room with it. And they brought it in here when I wasn't looking. Don't.
You said, bro, you hear the squeaking? Mm-hmm. Let me know. So you know about the squeak toy in there. So you
didn't know
that happened.
The squeak toy was in the other room. I didn't know they brought it in here.
Oh,
so, they brought it.
No toys. Yeah. So make that a toy free zone.
I said, it is. It's always a toy free zone. That's what I'm saying. Because otherwise, you would have heard it in all the backgrounds of the stream. So I closed the door. This man always saw man be on my ass about training my dog. So anyway,
It's so
Anyway,
funny. So when people around me and they fucking up their dogs, it's just like
I know.
I just
He
don't
gets
say that.
triggered.
I'm just like
No, you
I
don't.
just can't look. I just can't
Not
look.
around me. He
I
don't.
don't want no
Not
part
around
of
me.
it.
He don't. I know.
Because
Anyway,
if I start talking, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna go off on you. Why you let me? I'm just playing. Keep going. Keep going.
that's fine. The books I actually bought during Free Comic Book Day was Maestros. Basically, it's about a sect of magicians, pretty much in a far off planet, and one that gets banished to like Orlando, and he does like cheap parlor magic trick, like making guys dick bigger so he can fuck strippers, and he gets called back to the planet to become king. All right. Other ones, Once in Future, kind of deals with like King Arthur's bloodline, and it's got some kind of like a grim fairy tale in there too. So I'm partly through Maestros is okay so far, so I'll let y'all know how that comes out. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to get mad about someone else's dog. Yeah, he always he about that. Bust a shot.
No, man, no, wouldn't do it.
Nah, he would, but he'll definitely he'll get triggered though. I see it in his eyes and his face. But anyway, I guess the last thing we're going to talk about is last week, Jendy Tartakovsky's Unicorn Warriors Eternal dropped on what is it, Adult Swim, or is it Toonami now at this point? Either a Cartoon Network, right? So I think the first 3 episodes are up. And did you ever get to see the rest of it, Abomination?
I did not.
We saw the
I was
first episode
supposed
together.
to. Yeah, I was supposed to, but I think I even told y'all from the trailer I wasn't like super excited about it. It didn't look great to me.
Okay. What did you think of the first episode? Because we saw the first episode.
Man, it was all right. It was, it was interesting. There were cool things happening. But yeah, nothing that was. It was cool. The concept is cool. I would need to see more to like. That's some shit I want to binge. I'm not waiting for the next episode.
I kind of am though. I will say that appreciate it, Grumpy Old Gamer. I would say that the guy, so Jenny Tartakovsky for this one actually got his inspiration from the guy that made what was the White Lion's name? It was the Lion King ripped off of it. But what was the original White Lion?
Kimba?
Yes, the guy that created that.
The Flash should say Lion King is not a ripoff, and if anybody believes it is a ripoff of Kimba, then bad things should happen to you. I don't really know.
I thought it was a ripoff.
I don't really know, but Flash, I want to hear you talk about Kimba because it's so funny that I sit here and cry about Lion King all day, and you're defending Ripper. Not what the fuck am I saying? Ripper Kimba as its own thing, and how or what did you say? Oh yeah. You defended Lion King and saying it's not a ripoff at the same time. So it's like, hey, help me out. Where does love from? So what Flaccid, about it? There you go.
Yeah, but anyway, he took the guy that made Kira the White Lion and Astro Boy, that creator, as well as the creator behind Betty Boop and Popeye the Sailor Man. Those 2 guys. He took inspiration from them for this, and so I actually really did enjoy Unicorn Warriors Eternal. I mean, for the first part, you're like, why do I care if you fight evil over and over and over and get, yeah, he did, and make you're fighting evil over and over and over again throughout time, eternal. That sounds terrible. It might, but the fact that everyone has a very specific role to play. Like Sang is I guess he's like a monk, so he's in touch with his chakras, right? I like the fact that they actually have Copernicus, which is a robot that doesn't really talk, but it just makes whistle and steam engine noises because he's basically from 1800s steampunk London, I guess. And I like the fact that we had, what is his name? Sang's the monk, Idris the warrior elf. So the guy that's about the action, and, slicing and dicing the evil that's there. And I really liked Melinda because she's a cross kind of between Starfire and Raven. Fair to say?
Mm-hmm.
And so throughout time, they always get reincarnated when they're fully adults and should be fully attuned with their powers. They remember all their past lives and present lives, but they know that they're here to defeat this cosmic evil. And so this time it's different because they get reawakened way too early. As in, Sang's supposed to be a grown ass man, but he's like a 7-year-old. And so he's seeing the past, present, and the future all at once. So he'll be fighting an elephant and he'll be like, oh my God, that's a cool turtle, and just float off someplace because he can't handle seeing three things, three different time periods. Melinda is about to get married when she gets turned back into her reincarnated self, but she's not fully in tune with her powers and doesn't have all her memories intact. And not Sang, but Idrid, the warrior elf, is actually a full adult and he remembers everything. And the thing about Idrid and Melinda is that throughout time, they are always lovers. Like, that's throughout time, it's, irrefutable that they're always together. But Idrid remembers her, but Melinda doesn't. And she wants them to just stay away from her while she tries to figure everything out. So I actually like it. I mean, there was like maybe 10 to 15% of actual spoken dialogue in the first episode. The rest is just Copernicus, this robot, walking around trying to find everybody. And I don't think that's a very easy thing to pull off in a cartoon, a visual medium. We're used to it being visual and auditory. So the fact that Jenny Tartakovsky actually made that very first episode with little dialogue, or at some point when Melinda's just talking to Copernicus and he's just making sounds and she can't understand him, and basically she's just relying on him to take her to where they need to go. I actually liked it. The art's pretty cool. It tries to have a grounded point without taking itself too seriously. There are pretty funny moments. What's up, Magitech Mags? But I really like where it's headed because they haven't really shown us what the evil is in 1800s steampunk London, but we know it's there. We're just trying to figure out if Melinda is going to be able to use her full powers, even though she technically isn't at full strength yet. So
Raven.
I really did enjoy it, huh?
I said Raven.
Raven, she's kind of like Raven. Yeah, she goes Super Saiyan like in episode 2. It's pretty cool. So anyway,
Yeah,
Johnny Douglas is. Jendi is the
what he was
master of
saying.
dialogue for. Yeah, he is. Yes, he made Primal and there's zero dialogue. Yeah.
And Samurai
Exactly.
Jack, there's not a lot of dialogue all the time. For the most part, Jack himself doesn't really speak a lot. So yeah, we were saying that while we were watching it, like this dude, even if I don't care for the show, I still, I can see when somebody's doing something well, or
Right.
I respect him having a vision and going for it. Like, yeah, little dialogue. We're gonna let the story tell itself. Like we can just use the visuals. We don't have to rely on speaking or talking the audience through what's happening.
To tell you everything. Like, you're finding everything out as Melinda's character is through Copernicus. And the thing is, the same questions that we would have, Melinda's having them too. Like, Sang's character is kind of funny because he throws the whole thing off because he'll remember Copernicus from a past life, but won't see him because he's in his own head, like flying the cosmic universe. So he'd be like, "Whoa, cosmic turtle," and we'll just float off and shit during midway through a conversation because he's seeing everything at once. So I like that. It's like not everyone gets to be fully powered this time. What does it look like when you're trying to when you're a team, but you don't have your full powers yet? So I really dig that, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait till it's done and check it out. I didn't even watch Primal as it was coming out. I had waited, let some episodes build up. But no, I love Primal. But that dude, which we've said before, has a great track record. He actually directed Powerpuff Girls. I know. I've been talking about the Powerpuff Girls a lot because shit's on Netflix and I'm just fucking watching it. Like, it's a wild show, man. But yeah, he directed that. Craig McCracken, I think, like created it and a bunch of others, but he directed it. So not only the Samurai Jack, that Star Wars little mini series, Primal, and now this, and probably some other ones that I'm not, remembering. But
he basically led that. He basically led the cartoon renaissance, man, for Cartoon Network.
Oh yes, had some part of it.
Because Dexter was only 10 minutes, man.
You right. Them short
Like,
episodes that play. Or like, yeah, that's when you get the half episodes and one little episode slot. Yeah. Pop-Up Girls too, yeah.
yeah, because
And that might be a style I adopt for one of the projects. I like that real short, give you a quick little story, but then you'll have so many to like go back and like go
go back
over
over.
and like reminisce over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, was that the last topic we got?
That was pretty much what I had. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, Miss Susie sat and said cartoons days were prime. Let me ask y'all this: do y'all remember that game Fusion Fall
what
that
is
came
that?
out? Bro, Fusion Fall was all the characters like aged up, and it was like an anime style, and somehow there was like evil versions of them trying to like, I don't know, take over cartoon world or some shit. Something like that. But look at the art for those characters. Ben 10 was in it, Samurai Jack. Dexter looked fucking amazing. Mandark looked like a vampire super genius. Who else was in it? Foster's Home, those characters was in it. Ed, and Ed.
Pretty
Bro,
cool.
it looked great. And the potential for that to have been a great fucking spin-off show, like damn near some Kingdom Hearts type stuff, like that would have been amazing to see.
Bro, you know what you should do? You should actually do a live stream gaming of that.
Kingdom Hearts?
Playing Fusion Fall.
I'm not playing Fusion Fall. It was like Fortnite, bro. I can't do it.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. You said the magic word for me. I wouldn't do that either.
I can't. All right, y'all. We winding down. We getting out of here. That's the end of the stream.
Yeah.
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be Mother's Day, y'all. Don't forget to get your mom something.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I was doing it. I was doing it for another reason because I was trying to use this this clip, but I think I might just save it.
There. Okay.
I want to throw this one clip up just because I just Powerpuff Girls talk. So let me see, how can I use it? I plan on creating a bunch of cartoons or like this little cartoon world where these things are slightly connected, don't exactly have to be. And I think every artist, that's like what we want to do. We want to leave the world with something of value. I don't know how much riches. Don't forget the moms out there. Yeah.
Don't forget the moms out there, because they will have your hide if you forget Mother's Day.
So I don't know how much riches come into play with everybody, but somebody like Gendy, who's had his name on a bunch of things that people love and enjoy. That's something that's beautiful for an artist. I created something of value to others. So do I believe that I can accomplish that?
Shit, it ain't no step for a stepper.
I need to use that clip, bro.
That was fire, sir. That was.
Oh,
you know what? I'm sorry. So that was nice. Sir. That was fire. Well done, sir. Well done.
That's one of the best Powerpuff Girls episodes.
Good outro.
But yeah,
done,
but you were talking about the dynamic of like two characters earlier, but then your headphones cut out. But that is a dynamic or something in the wolves in the story. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. I
don't have my training client, they're done, so I don't have anything to do after this. So I will call you after and we can do some more work on that.
Sir. Word.
Yeah, I've been coming up with some fire shit. Ego been editing this shit. And it's just like
bro. You know what Shiro said when the concept art you sent me yesterday, right? Shiro saw, she's like, why do you have muscles? I was like, wow, man. She's like, I know, but you have superpowers? I'm like, no, why can't I be disciplined in my body? She was like, no. I was like, I can't have muscles up in this bitch. She's like, no. I was like, she's like, why? Okay.
Why do you have muscles?
Bruh, I was like, I can't be disciplined in my body. I can't use my brain and my brawn. She's like, no.
Okay,
Wow. Be your own people sometimes.
so I'm gonna go ahead and show people what we're
All
talking
right.
about.
Okay, guys, we got some concept. Hold on, this is some exclusive shit we got. Hold on, gotta throw it up there. Hold on, I'm saying
Heroes, no capes.
exclusive.
I hate that you hyping shit up so much, bro.
It's concept art, but we haven't really shown them anything. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. You know what? Let me give you a countdown, sir. Would you like a countdown?
No. Let
Okay.
me tell the people what they about to fucking see and then give it to them.
Okay.
Get this over with.
Yes,
I got no.
You have zero showmanship. Zero.
No showman. I got no dog
Zero.
clients this weekend, so I'm just going to be drawing. But people, this is what we working with so far. Yeah, it's sketch. You know, there's some colors behind it to kind of play with it and figure out what that's going to look like. And this is what I'm aiming to get on these shirts. The stickers are still not done. I got to go pick them up whenever that company tells me they're ready. But that's just the logo and then the heads of the characters. But what am I looking for? All right, here we go. I got to put. So this is what we're working on with that. This is what the character's looking like. So Ego gonna have the goggles on. That's gonna, he gonna be doing this thing with those. And my dude, he just that werewolf bliss, right there. And not to go too much into like the wolf story, but partial transformations, you're able to access some of your wolf abilities. So I think it'll be a cool aesthetic. I like how Beast Boy remained like monkey-like early part of Young Justice. And you don't see it yet, but this is some of this that Super Saiyan 4 inspiration coming from it. So you will see more of that in the character design. And yeah, Ego is the not typical, but the stereotypical, I guess, that
that's fair.
The Western hero, tragic accident or unfortunate events or whatever, some shit happens in science, so he makes himself better. And I am the I would say Eastern, the anime, more supernatural, more this crazy world filled with like magic or all of this other shit. And my character. So yeah, Batman, Superman, all of that. But that's the inspiration. That's what I'm trying to go for this dynamic. But my wolf character is one of a team of characters, and that's where you will see him and his story with the characters with the wolf pack and what they're doing. And Ego's character will be that Western superhero who decides to, I want to save the day and spread justice and protect people, where we're just like, somebody above us has given us the designation of protecting you lowly humans from the crazy shit that's out there and keeping balance. So there you go. So that's what I'm gonna be working on this weekend and get that in shirt form for you guys. Yeah, Ego's his character's gonna always have on a tight shirt with crazy colors.
I'm not, pause, but that's literally how we met. I was literally wearing that outfit. I had gray dress pants and a tight ass polo on.
Oh shit. Well, tell me what shoes to put on this man, because I was struggling trying to figure out.
Bro, I mean, if we're doing like everyday clothing, I mean, I'm not no fucking Crocs. It could be just dress shoes, bro.
Yeah, dress shoes.
Exactly.
But they're supposed to match the belt. And I'm trying to figure out your belt with the little arrow, with the insignia and all that. So I do like the concept art part of this and like developing these characters, because my plan is for these characters to last generations. Ain't no telling what this shit turns into. Man, there's a goddamn gnat in here fucking with my ring
problems. That's because of ring pop, man. I told you.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, there's other characters in it. It's not just the werewolves. We got other supernaturals that will be either good or bad.
They are.
Coming up with villains.
Cowboy boots.
Ooh.
Thank you, Jacob. That's all. We might consider that cowboy boots.
Yeah. So
All right,
that's
cool.
what we're figuring out. This nap. That's what I'm trying to get. So yeah, a lot of shit to do this weekend. And yeah, that's why I haven't been doing the videos. So I've been doing a whole lot of art for different people and a little comic book shit here and there. So I just be like, man, these videos, they'll come. But also trying to, make the art for the channel and then have a little character be there and all that. So look, a lot of shit happening, okay? A lot of shit happening. We're not just sitting on our asses back here.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the stickers to come in before we send everything out from the 1 year giveaway that we did.
Yeah. So there you go. Crocs on
Thank you guys for joining us. We
against
appreciate it.
mankind.
They are absolutely.
I feel. I'm gonna say this. The idea has run my head of do my characters run barefoot, like in Twilight. Do my werewolves run barefoot?
Don't do that shit, man.
My dude is because look, I gotta explain how the fuck they transform with these big ass feet and claws and always ripping their clothes. And
yo, when's the Dallas FNT meetup again? Is it the same time this year as it was last year?
I don't know, but it'll be more likely that we'll make that one than anything than Vegas or
unless there's a Houston. I mean, depending if there's a Houston one, because that's usually closer by about an hour. So we'll see. We'll see which one's gonna be dropping this year.
No, you cut ours off, it'll regenerate, it'll grow back. So
right here, Fantasyland, right here.
There you go. It is during the Comic-Con, the 8th through 11th June, I think.
Ooh, maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll have to talk about it.
Damn, she said, "Why do you have muscles?" She must not see everybody giving you all the love for the arm.
Bro, she can't let me fly too high. She called me Icarus. She's like, no, Icarus.
Let me clip them.
Yeah, gotta go.
Yeah, we both went to
it was
the
a
one
lot of
last
fun.
year.
Yeah. That was when I knew it could be a great thing that we did. Oh, bro, that's the same weekend that movie Strays comes out. So get your little dog movie in there.
I don't know if you trying to throw shade. You trying to shit on this shit now?
I'm just saying, like,
get you a little dog movie in there.
It's a concept movie that you would probably like have your own beefs with. We get to see the professor of canines in this one. You know what I'm saying? You throw
Strays, the one with Will Ferrell.
And Kevin Hart. Yep.
I told you about it. I was like, "Hey, this look fun."
That's what I'm saying. We probably go watch that weekend. Ask the professor what he thinks.
Okay, it got to be an event. No, I'm not going by myself, and my wife don't want to watch no shit like that. So me and you will go have some fun. We're not supporting anybody that's been on no dumb shit. So let's go for it.
Fair point. Yeah. The weekend round.
You can't spay and neuter a werewolf. So I'm gonna let y'all into this little behind the scenes of the story. There are levels to this shit. So not every werewolf is able to regenerate at a crazy level, mutant-like level that we see. You got to have control over these powers. Do I even have werewolves, or are werewolves a designation, or is that a specific type of canine-like creature? And I have others. These are all questions that are still up there. So there you go. All right, we getting out of here. Do we want to play a clip?
No, man, I am clipped out for what I have. So unless you got one on there too.
Oh, nigga, please.
Please.
That's never gonna get old. That's never gonna get old.
Speaking of Will Ferrell, I'll throw the cougar attack up. All right, y'all, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get us out here while we throw a clip up, and then the outro, and then we are out. We will see y'all next Saturday.
Catch y'all.
It was fun. Peace.
And no sudden moves.
Like, is this too fast?
Yeah, oh man, see,
That's a little quick.
You see what he did? Yeah, you got to be a little more deliberate in your movement.
I'm just gonna get in there. I'm just gonna grab the handle. I'm just gonna get in there and drive that car. But I'm gonna do it calm.
Calm, piece of cake.
I was just trying to stay calm. Oh! Oh, man!
Sometime today, son.
Okay, here we go. I'm getting in.
Ricky, control your heart rate.
Oh, my God!
I'm gonna knock these stickers off. Does this like stays around, stays in our vote, you know?